Um, so the group ended up pretty much just saying, "Look, we're going to do our own thing." The queen was not too happy with that answer. So the guys were like, "Well, let's, we're going to just go ahead and leave, since we can't come to to an agreement on how to best serve this particular city." So anyway, next thing you know, the guys are leaving. They ended up deciding to align themselves with the dwarven people to the north. And if you guys
Whoa, 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 whoa. We aligned with no one. We just agreed to do those quests. That is
well,
not an alignment.
as per dictionary definition, I guess you could say uh, alignment. You could look it up in the dictionary. I think of alignment as to something that both parties agree on a particular purpose, and I
That's an agreement,
guess,
not an alignment.
well, an agreement, alignment, tomato, tomato. So anyway, long story short, the guys are basically they talked to the ambassador of the High Rock area. They basically said, "Look, we are gonna go ahead and take leave with you." So that's basically where we are now. So we had one of the players that was out last week. She wasn't in on the negotiations. She's here today, and she can pretty much just get involved if she wants to or not, or just go with what the party agreed to last week. So, all right, let's go ahead and go back to the inn, and then from there, you guys can fill the
Where are
paladin.
we at right now? There's lines all over my map. I don't know why, but there's lines all over.
We're still in
There's
Kellier at the
X's and
moment.
there's X's and white lines and stuff. So I don't know where we're at. We're at where?
Well,
We're in
you're at
Kellier.
the you're still at the inn. This guy here, Calwin, was negotiating with a group last week, and they all decided to pretty much just uh, follow the dwarves and help them out. So that was it. There was no official agreement. They even talked about it last week. They were like, "Look, we don't really have any kind of stipulation on how you guys can help us out." They just basically want them to help them out as best as they can. They're not very formal on things having to do with assignments and things like that. Neither are the dwarves. They're pretty again hasty with their decision making. They also found out that the king was not at the particular. If you look at the forums, you will see that the king has been gone for about a month now. So anyway, the Fexel did the talking to, and the Callan said, "Yeah, yeah, we're totally cool with what you guys are going to be doing. All we need you to do is do some, scouting and try to kill as many ratlings as possible." And again, they have no official hierarchy as to how the group wants to proceed. All right, so there you go. And then Sunny shows up, and you can say, "Hey, this sounds like a terrible idea. I don't think we should do it," or whatever. So I'll leave you to it, or maybe not.
Well, I guess you
Well,
guys already made the decisions last week. So
I what is that I hear? Oh, it's in the chat. Okay. I keep hearing this whoop, 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 and I was trying to figure out where it
Okay.
was coming.
your
I
chat.
just said something without anybody hearing me. I'm gonna do what I did last week and drop the call and wait for everybody to disappear, and then I'm gonna call them back and see if that works.
Oh my god!
You sounded
Amazing.
like Minnie Mouse for a second.
How come that worked? What happened?
I don't know, but it wasn't me who called
Doesn't
that
even
time.
matter.
So yeah, it's working. So I don't even care.
Who
Now you
called?
watch, Dave won't be able to.
All right, well, let's get started,
Wait, so who
guys.
called in the end?
Yeah, we're good.
Sorry, I don't know why Skype is being weird.
I don't know.
All right, so what say you?
Okay, so the following morning,
Weren't we traveling to High Rock?
yeah, the following morning we're gonna head out to High Rock, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, well, Calvin is still officially here since Miss Sunny might have a question or two. So he's about to leave, and because they've already come to an agreement. And if you have something to ask him, this is the best time to do it.
All right, Sonny, if you want to ask the dwarf some questions, now's the time.
All right.
I thought I was there, so obviously I must have been on some kind of spell. But I guess I was there. You guys made up your minds.
And then he goes back to fix it. I see that you got somebody who doesn't seem to agree with your decision. Who's the leader of this party anyway? I thought you were.
Don't think it doesn't suit you.
Well, I'll leave you to it. Since I've got to go, we got to get up early in the morning. Oh, by the way, we're going to be heading to the first area, which is going to be, let me get the name. We're going to be going to White Rock first, just to get a preliminary idea of what you're in for. Not to mention the some of the tunnels in the Fair Height region. So again,
Easier.
and all right, I'll leave you to it then. All right, so he takes off.
See you tomorrow.
All right, so let's go back to the end, and the guys are. All right, so we can go ahead and
AFK for a while.
yeah, we can go ahead and just go to the next day, or
Yeah.
we can. Okay, so everybody's good with the next day, right?
Have all our spells and everything's refreshed and yada yada yada.
All right, so you guys make it to the next day, and of course the White Rock is a pretty uneventful. Again, White Rock is another dwarven city. Again, it's pretty uneventful since there is a militia road there, or it's a good road. All right, so this is actually what you guys see on the way there. Where is my White Rock? All right, so this is actually the kind of like an image of the entrance to the dwarven citadel. It's kind of schwanky, kind of people are. It's a pretty big area. All right, so you guys make it into the White Rock, and as soon as you walk in, you see the entrance of the area, and he pretty much says, "Look, look, we're gonna go ahead and go to the guildie first, so we can have you introduce you to some of the clan members and have an idea of exactly how we want to proceed." So he says, "All right," and then you guys go to the area. So let me go ahead and drop you guys in the dwarven area. All right, so actually let me put you in the street area since you guys are pretty much just wandering around. All right, so this is pretty much the dwarven streets of the White Rock area. And Calvin, again, does mention that he wants to pretty much have you meet some of the clan members and then talk to you as to how you guys want to proceed. All right, so basically, if you look at the forum postings, you will see the list of 10 things you can do. He does want you to pretty much get acclimated to the dwarven community and some of the dwarven clan members. So from here, you can again look at the bulletin board, and basically start off just like you did in Caldeer. You're in a new area. There's new missions. The missions are gonna cater to the dwarven, um, what they really want you guys to do. They're not strict on, hey, you guys got to do this for us now. They're pretty laid back about things like that. And again, they're holding their own against the ratlings, but again, they just kind of want you there to do certain missions. And again, you can look at the bulletin board and decide from there. All right, so I'll let you guys talk about how you want to proceed since you guys are in the town. There is um,
Well, essentially, what we'll
shops.
say, yeah, exactly. We're going to tell them that we need a base of operations that we can count on, something safe, uh, and hopefully that we have access to the shopping in town, someplace
Yes.
that's centrally located, that et cetera, that the people know that we are here. Um, I know sometimes uh, uh, races other than Dwarven in a Dwarven city are kind of frowned upon, so just let them know that we're here to help, so they might be a little more friendly.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so this is another picture of the inside of the area. All right, so it's people are there is a war happening right now, so the people are they're not panicked or anything like that because they're dwarves, but there's a majority of people here that are in, I guess they're in like apprehensive mode, I guess you could say. All right, so from there, you guys can again go to the store, look at the missions, decide on doing a mission, or you guys can say, look, we want to meet the clans and we want to get down to business. So you have three options.
I think meeting the clans would be something that Sunny should do.
I don't think so. I haven't had any experience with dwarves.
Dwarves,
You seem.
dwarf personalities are like mine.
I think we all need to beat them, not just.
Wait a minute, didn't the person I replaced, wasn't he a dwarf?
Yeah. And
So,
he was a bit of a handful, I guess.
so you have experience with dwarves. Personally, I think the paladin should be.
Well, why me as opposed to you seem to take over the other week, so I figured you had elected
You
yourself
weren't here.
up.
No, you weren't here. Someone had to talk. You weren't
But
here.
obviously I was.
Well, no,
Somebody take me along.
the player Sonny wasn't here, so the player Sonny couldn't talk. We played. You weren't here. It was a diplomatic day, so I stepped in. You're here now. You have the
Didn't Dave try to say something?
Dave wasn't getting his point across, so I spoke up.
And I'm not diplomatic
Hey,
whatsoever.
Today, I just say we go as a group to meet the dwarf guild.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
As long as they just have money to pay us, I guess that's fine.
Well, that's my main thing. Yeah, absolutely. They can't.
Yeah, I guess that
Really?
taught me that.
Agreed.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I thought I saw Dave connect to the Skype. He didn't connect?
All right, well, again, it's your guys' call.
Okay. Well, he did say he'd be here in about 20 minutes, so he said he was going to be late tonight.
All right. Well, yes.
Supposed to go. Do we get an inn where we're staying?
Yes.
Because we got to drop off horses.
Correct.
Probably be best to drop the horses in
I
our
keep
car.
hearing this pinging sound. Where the hell is that coming from?
Somebody eating.
I was eating.
No,
Hey.
it's a ping, like a ding.
No.
Is it my TV? But there's nothing, no pinging.
I have no pinging.
I mean, the backdrop for the people talking, and the music.
And the Family Guy.
Okay,
But no
it's
ping.
just me, I guess.
All right,
Let
so
us
you
drop off our
guys.
horses first, and then I don't know what you guys arranged to, who you arranged to meet here in the city. That the dwarf, what was his name? Colin?
Colin, yes, he's an ambassador.
Colin's with us.
Huh? He is?
Colin
Where?
is with us.
I thought he went on ahead, but I could be mistaken. I don't see him.
Well, Colin is the ambassador that recruited you guys for the missions. He said you guys can shop around, take a look around, get settled in, go to the inn, and then he'll, if you want to meet the clan, it's your call. But again, it's what you guys want to do. Whether you want to shop or get down to business, it's really your call.
I say we go to the inn first and drop off all the horses. We don't want to be taking them everywhere with us.
All right.
Can be taken care of at the inn.
All right, so you go to the inn. The innkeeper basically says, "Look, we've got a stable master that can take care of your needs as far as the stables go. You won't." And he basically says you won't be needing these horses down in the mine. Well, not in the mines, but in the I guess you could say underdark. Well, what's another word for underdark? The deep roads, I guess you
Where
could
are we
say.
going? Where
Well,
are we supposed to be going?
Well, the path that they have, if you look at the fair, at the fair
Uh-huh.
height, so they basically have tunnels all throughout the fair height region. So actually, they have tunnels that go straight from White Rock, which is here, all the way to High Rock. So they don't necessarily take the roads um, outside the region of the Fair Hike range. Everything's done
So
through
does it
everything's.
take us longer or faster to get there?
It takes it's a road, so it's road speed, which
So
would
it takes
be
us longer because we have to walk?
no. They can pretty much you can take your horse through the region through the Underdark. The problem is whether you guys are kosher with that. Again, they have you can go through the beach lined area, through the outside, which is going to not be as fast as the deep roads, which is
Oh, I
basically
thought you
through.
said we didn't need horses when we're underground.
Well, they have their own mounts. By the way, they have lizard mount. Well, not lizard per se, but
Ooh,
they have large lizards that they use as pack mules. They also have mules, and they also have other type of animals that they use for pack mules. So again, those are the deep roads are basically usually handled by the militia. So you don't necessarily have to have uh, animals to go to and for. I mean, it's your call, but again, they do provide caravans to and from the High Rock to the White Rock. So basically, they have a little highway system already built in with caravans, pack mules, and wagons. So that's why you mentioned that you don't necessarily need to have your own transportation. Is what he's basically getting at. All right, so he's pretty much explained that to you guys. So let me go ahead and put you in the inn. All right, so here's the White Rock Inn. And again, you guys can decide on exactly what you want to do. Again, if you want to wait until Cowlin shows up, or if you guys want to do some side missions, or the missions that are on the bulletin board, that's fine by me. So again, you're doing somewhat the same thing, guys, but in a different environment. So take it away.
Is it the which board is it? Is it a high rock?
It's high rock. That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
All
So
right.
we're at what area?
You're at the White Rock Inn at the moment. You're waiting for Mr. Cowden to show up and give you the prep talk as far as how you guys want to proceed. And it's pretty much the same thing you
Okay.
guys have been doing. It's just a different people instead of humans and elves and that sort of stuff. You're dealing with mostly dwarves, so it's somewhat different environment. A lot of tunnels, a lot of dungeons, a lot of underdark stuff is what you're gonna have to deal with.
Are the just out of character? Are the quests the ones that are listed under High Rock News?
That is
I
correct.
just asked that question.
Oh, all right. I didn't see that.
The answer was yes.
So again, you're dealing with same thing, different environment. That's all. All right. So what say
Smooth
you?
here.
Well, I'll let you guys think about it, and I'll leave it at that.
Am I supposed to know what Nizumi are?
Those are the clerics of Morden,
Oh, okay.
and it would have been you could have just easily asked somebody, and they would have told you. So it's not a. I mean, you could have rolled, but either way, you would have found out regardless. So. All right.
Okay.
So.
Is the dwarf feeding us here?
Yes, but I'm giving you guys an option to do your thing or not do your thing and just wait for Callan to show up. You are free to do as you will, as Mr. Bush's grandfather, Alex Crowley, once
What
said.
is both out of character and in character, because I probably don't know what it is, but mostly out of character. What is, and I may butcher this, I guess it's the title, Sonliner?
But those again, that
Number 8.
yeah, I think
What is that?
yeah, I think that's what I presume that's what you were asking. Sunny, that's another name for the clerics of Morden. That's all that is.
Okay, so they're clerics. Okay.
It's
That's
it's
what
a
I wanted.
priesthood. It's a priesthood. Instead of calling somebody monks or whatever.
It's like being called a deacon or a
There
bishop
you go. Bishop,
or a
right.
pope.
Ah. Okay.
All right, so there's a crap load of dwarves in this area. And yeah, so
I don't know. Anyone got any ideas?
No, I guess. I mean, does anybody have to go shopping to buy anything? Because I guess we're in a town that's of a good size. Need anything? If I do need something, I don't know it.
well, what say you folks?
But what time were we supposed to meet this guy?
Well, he can show up again. You guys can call for him. He's gonna eventually show up later on tonight. But if you guys want to wander around town, you can. Basically, I've got stuff, maps up the wazoo. So, because we've got
I don't have a lot of that much gold at this point.
we got the street. We've got White Rock, the office. We've got what else do we got here? We got the temples. If you guys want to talk to the, we got a tavern. You guys can go to the tavern. Yeah.
How come I'm... That was weird.
All
I'm
right.
gonna see if
So.
they show us to our rooms.
All right. So the innkeeper
Walking
basically,
around.
yeah, the innkeeper
All right.
shows you to your rooms, and he says, if you guys want anything, just go ahead and come downstairs. They'll be happy to help you guys out. So you guys each have your own area. If not, you can just say, "Look, I'm bunking with Joe," or whatever it is that you guys want to do.
All right, I guess we're gonna look around town, see what's going on. Are there just dwarves in town, or are there any other people here too?
Mostly, majority, like 90%, are dwarves. So you're gonna be meeting.
So for us elves and half elves and gnomes, we kind of stick out like sore thumbs.
Well,
Oh wait,
it's,
I don't know what race Alan is.
well, it's not like they've never seen elves before, so it's not like they're prejudiced towards elves. They don't really give a damn. Right now, they've got war to attend to. They don't have time for. I mean, you might have some surly people giving you an attitude, but other than that, it's not going to be that big of a deal. All right.
Maybe I'll just go shopping myself. Since nobody wants to do anything.
I'll go shopping with you.
Come along. I'm going to the shoe store and I'm going to the dress shop.
Cool.
I mean, as long as there isn't a lot going on, let's go shopping.
All right. So they've got a bit of a map here.
Oh. Is this
Ooh.
like a temple over here? This white one?
Yes, it's a temple here. Here's pretty much a makeshift shop.
The
They've got
inn
another
or the shop?
Shop. So you can go there and either buy general goods, supplies. This guy over here is somewhat of a pawn shop. This guy over here is a general store as well as a, I guess, makeshift smithy. We've got a temple here. This got a shrine over here. And I've got another map if you guys
It's
are
like
interested.
they're building some kind of little statue over here.
Yeah, they're just doing a lot of maintenance on the dwarven statues that are pretty much throughout. Any dwarven
like
citadel is
to
going to
build.
have very large
Like
statues
to
of dwarven.
build.
Yeah. All right, so you guys go to the store, and if you want a yes or no question answered, you can just say, "Look, I want to buy this, that, and the other," and you guys know.
They have
What's the
those
weather
high
like?
heels in my
What's the
size.
temperature like? Do we still have to wear or do we still have to bundle up, or is it still kind of warm because we're in a cave, or
Well, in the cave is about.
is White Rock like out in the open?
Well, the entrance is a nice area that you guys saw earlier, but you guys are inside the actual citadel, I guess you could say. And it's not bad. 76 degrees. It is cold outside. It is February weather in Forgotten Realms. I forgot the name of the actual month, but and you guys are in some Canada type of climate, so it is fairly cold. You know, it's
-40?
well Fahrenheit. Well, in Celsius, it's different. It's Fahrenheit. It's about 30, maybe 28 degrees outside.
So it's just below zero.
Cold. Let's go
Yeah.
get ourselves. I think I have a cloak already though.
Well, if you have a change of clothes, like I think I put it on my character sheet. I'm not even sure. I had a change of clothes, but I think it was warm weather, or like warm clothes for cold weather. I don't know how.
I have a explorer's outfit, so I think I have a cloak in there.
All right.
Do we
So
need anything else for our trip, do you think, Tyrlin?
Mm,
Do you
I
have
don't
enough
know.
arrows? We can see if they have an arrow shop if you want.
I don't need arrows anymore.
Oh, you have that automatic thing, right?
I have amazing bow of energiness.
Ooh, very cool.
Zappity zap zap.
Pretty much.
all right.
Is that zap, zap, zap? It's like a kind of a electric bow.
All right.
Girl.
So
I don't know what we need because I don't know what it's. As a my character wouldn't know how to survive in
Yeah,
the tunnel.
We're just like looking in the store at dresses and stuff. I buy a bow for my hair, a ribbon.
all right. Here's the store. You guys are in the store. You're buying whatever it is that you're buying.
Well, I am browsing.
I don't know why all these guys insist on coming along. Why don't you guys go over into the men's section and see if they have any socks?
It's just you and I who went shopping. The boys are boys. Boys don't like shopping.
Well, I'm hidden, and I used a spell on my hiding that gives me plus 20 to my roll. So plus 20 plus my roll plus my skill. It means I'm hidden very, very well. So if you go into
What did you buy?
I'm not buying anything. I'm in the dressing
No, I
room
meant
with you.
what spell did you use?
You're sick, dude. You're a sick man.
It's Tresh. Have you met him?
What?
He says he's.
No, the DM.
He said he's hiding it in the whatchamacallit, in the dressing
in the
room.
women's dressing room.
Yeah.
All right.
And then some overly weight dwarf walks in.
Yeah, we're gonna send
I'm near
overweight
Sunny.
woman dwarf to go to that dressing room to try stuff on. I
The-
send her in there.
The-
Why don't you try that on? Let's
You
see
don't
what
know
that
I'm there, Sonny.
beautiful
That's player
evening gown
knowledge.
looks like on
Player
you,
knowledge.
Mr.
The
Dwarf.
spell name's
Hey.
called True Strike. It's a divination spell. It gives plus 20 on your next roll. So
But what level are you?
That's actually to hit roll, not to skill roll.
no, I think it just says the next roll.
Yeah.
I'll
Well, the
look it
operative word is strike. Has nothing to
Okay.
do with.
Yeah.
I'll look it up because I thought it dealt with skills as well. Hold
Attack roll.
Oh,
All right, so that plus 20 is not gonna.
Well, either way, Trez
Oh.
wants to hide in the change rooms. Hopefully, Sunny will walk into that particular one, and so
No.
he can spy on
He
her.
doesn't want to see
No.
me. He wants to see female gnomes, and there's only female dwarves besides me.
You're right. It does say a next attack roll.
I asked the store owner if she has any clothes that would fit me, or if I should
You
just.
can always just grab and attack the darkness and force it to hide you.
Okay.
And she says, "Well met, laddie. I've not seen humans around here much. What brings you to White Rock?"
I giggle when he says humans.
We're meeting some of the guild masters so that we can do some quests for them. We're just spending a little time enjoying ourselves shopping.
You're here to help out for the war efforts. That's good. We could use as much help as we want. We've been waiting for your, let's just say, your queen has not been very helpful to our clan. Gladly somebody.
I guess she's got her own. I guess she has her own subjects that she needs to look out for. So
I'd
she's
imagine
been
she.
kept very busy with them.
I'd imagine she at least give up a couple of brigades in order to help out the cause, but apparently she's not too worried about us doing the heavy lifting, as I guess you could say.
Are you dwarves really worried, and you think that a few humans are going to make a big difference when dwarves are the most, how would you say it, most ferocious fighters known?
Well, I don't know if you know anything about the ratlings, but there are about 6 ratling for one dwarf. So the odds are pretty much against us. So far, we've been holding our own. But again, a little help from the sir or the inept queen. Pardon your forgiveness, but we don't have her in high regards
What about your
around
king?
here.
Has your king sent any help to the other areas of the realm?
Well, our king, we've not seen him in about a month now. Where the council has said that he's on some sort of assignment, but again, I don't really know that much about what the
I think
council is up to.
I think I think all of the leaders are suffering at this time of darkness in the realm.
I'd imagine so. Yes.
So, why don't you point me to your accessories and I can look at some hair ribbons and maybe some jewelry.
Ah, right
I'm
here, right
looking
here.
at the scarves, if there are any.
Oh, scarves. That's a good idea, Tyrellin. I like the idea. You can use it as a headdress if it gets cold out or around your throat to keep you warm. Definitely. I don't think that Mistress Dwarf here will have anything of a length that will fit us.
Well, we've got everything you would possibly want. This is one of the jewels, the crowning jewel of the Dwarven Empire. Again, we only have two large cities, but we've got some outposts outside the citadel here. Hopefully, you might one day get to see some of the outposts.
I hope so.
All right, well, I'll leave you to it.
Let's see, what can we buy?
Man, the dwarven women just sound just like the dwarven men.
Well, they've got a
Yes, they do.
I was thinking
Yes,
they're
the
all
exact
they're all
same
In
Scottish.
thing.
theory, it is
They're all
impossible to
Scottish.
distinguish a male dwarf from a female dwarf. In theory.
I'm browsing scarves. Are there any that catch my eye? I don't know.
All right. Well, as far as the goods go, you guys can pretty much just buy whatever you want. Again, it's a pretty decent area, and again, this is kind of like kind of what you are dealing with. I mean, they're doing all right. They're doing pretty good. All right. So whatever you guys wanted to buy, you can go ahead and just subtract your silver or gold, whatever you decide is going to be fair for the price. All right. So, what about you other guys? You want to go shopping as well, or you want to get down to business?
Well, I'm pretty much stocked up. I have I got alchemical fire. I got healing pots. I don't know what else I need. I got my Dungeoneer's pack, rope, spikes, yada yada yada.
All right. So, let's just go down the street. All right. So, Mr. Calvin kind of bumps into the guys on the street and says, "Well, you guys ready to meet some of the clan members, or are you still fussing about in the area?"
Wow, he got real big.
Oh, I don't have the grid on.
I never fuss, but I am ready to follow you to the guilds.
Sonny, we're not there. We're not there yet.
Oh, I thought we were done with our shopping and walking.
You said the guys.
Well, the guys
Oh,
are.
all
I
right.
guess.
I assume we're still.
Yeah, I guess you guys are. It doesn't. I mean, they met the guys. They're by themselves, so I figured I'd do a little role playing with the guys. So, Calvin, she says, "Well, are you guys ready?" I said, "Are you men ready or
guys
not?"
are not there.
Well, we're not all here, so I'd say no.
All right.
I believe we're not ready.
Well, tell you what, I'll give you directions to the clan meeting, and you guys can go there whenever you feel like it. Just don't make it past midnight. That's when we pretty much start business. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. And he goes down the street and disappears. All right. So you've got directions to the council or the office that they're going to be having the meeting. All right. So what else are you guys up to?
Just waiting for the ladies till we can get going.
All right. So if you guys are finished shopping, the guys are waiting to take off. Now, does
How much is a scarf in like? How much would a scarf be?
Probably copper pieces.
Yeah.
Maybe
Or like
maybe
maybe
silk,
about
or
maybe
very
silk.
fine,
Silver.
fine
Look at
silk
chat,
one.
look at chat, look at chat.
probably maybe about a couple of silver, not much. Maybe about 3 silver. Mhm.
Cool.
So scarf is about 1 silver. The undergarments maybe about 2 silver. So we talking about maybe a
All
total
right.
of 4 to 5 silver. All right. All right. So the guys pretty much meet you on the street, and they say, "Look, we've got directions to the area. So let's go ahead and go to the dwarven area." All right.
I'm wearing
So
a fancy red and blue scarf.
Oh, that looks so good on you, Tyrlin. I like it.
Sure doesn't clash with my green tunic.
No, I like the way that it loops around your neck like that, so it kind of stays like a cowl instead of like hanging down and getting in your way. But it'll keep your neck warm.
Did either of you buy a G-string?
Maybe.
I think
Who's
Sunny did.
asking? Who's asking?
Because the G-string that's enchanted with protection from Fexo. So I'm feeling a
Yeah,
little
protection
resistance.
from him. That's the key word there. From him.
I'm feeling a little resistance coming in that area. Like I have to make say versus bitch slap or something.
Okay, where are we at here?
I don't know.
well, basically, this is the guild hall
I-
meeting that you guys are going to meet some of the clan members. All right, so the guild hall is President Callan is there. Yeah, I got to put you guys in the room. All right, so they're having a big powwow. You guys show up, and Callan pretty much introduces to you to some of the clan members, and says, "All right, here are the esteemed heroes from Caldeir, and if you have any questions, please let us know." So basically, this ties in with some of the missions that are on the forums. Whether you want to say, "Look, we're interested in this mission," then you can get the complete information on the missions. So that's basically the reason you're here. If you want to go ahead and talk to some of the guys as far as what you plan to do as far as the missions go, or if you want to do some side missions, that's your call. All right, so
Now let's come in
put you
and meet
guys
all
go.
the clan leaders.
All right, so we got a female, which is Rinda. We got this guy. Colin introduces you, and this is another clan meter. So there's actually only 3 clans at the moment. Actually, let me put a couple of this guy as well.
Wait, what's Cowlin's role?
He's the ambassador to White Rock
Oh,
as well
all right.
as
All
High
right, so
Rock.
the others are the clan leaders, and he's just an ambassador.
Yeah, well,
what I want.
you haven't really met the council. The council is actually in High Rock. This is basically the reason that you're here is
Guild
because
leaders?
yeah, well, there's the council that is actually oops, that's not what I wanted. There's a council that is in High Rock. This is White Rock. So basically, if you guys just want to get started on, God damn it, if you guys want to just get started doing some side missions, that's what you're here for. Or if you want to do some legit uh, assignments that are on the forums, you can go ahead and say, look, we're interested in number 2. Can we get? And and then Colin will say, okay, I want you to talk to this guy who's in charge of that meeting. So that's basically what's happening here.
I do a lovely, gracious bow to the guild master and say, it was a pleasure to meet you.
And he says, nice to meet you. Is it the female you're talking to, or?
Well, all of them.
All right. They say, well, we heard, and this is Thorn. We've heard a lot about you, fellows. It seems that you've got quite a reputation of getting things done. We also heard that some of you don't feel that you owe any of allegiance to the highfalutin queen, and we're glad that you did decide to take us up on our offer. son, this is Theron's talking. And then Rena walks. She comes in and says, she says, "Well met. If you fellows and women are interested in any of our going to the temples, we would be happy to escort you. If you're interested in any potions or anything of the healing type." And then Thorin says, "Well, that's fine, that's fine. Let's get down to business. So how can we proceed with you, fellow adventurers? What do you think we should do first? I know eventually you men and women will make it to High Rock, but for now, I want to basically introduce our clan and maybe acclimate you to the ways of the dwarfs. So, do you have any questions, or if there's something you might be interested?" And by the way, Colin was the guy that told you what the missions are. So he's basically the middleman. He's also the ambassador. So Colin's already fed
So he
you.
told us the missions that are on the list.
Yes. So
Or
basically,
were there additional ones, or just the ones that are on the list?
just the ones that are on the list. But if you want to stick around town and talk to NPCs, they can say, "Well, my brother's lost in the mines. Can you help me out?" You guys know how everything works. So you have to take the initiative if you are interested in doing something other than the missions that are on the bulletin board. So yeah. All right. So yeah, if you guys, I'll let you guys discuss that. And I'm gonna take a whiz. So you have the side missions where the rumors and you guys gather information from the town and say, "Hey, my brother's lost in the mines. Can you help me out?" Or the crypts. Again, you guys already know how everything works. So I'll be back.
If you shake it more than once, you're playing with it.
Oh my god, Trez.
Just setting down the parameters. So which ones are we doing?
Well,
I only see High Rock ones.
that's the only ones that Colin knows about. But he said these other three have side missions if we want to do one here in White Rock. So I don't know when Zoran or Clarks will be back. So
I'm assuming they're probably like in the inn or something.
oh no, they came along with us. Same
No,
way
but
I
I'm-
came along last week. Same way I came along last week. They're here.
You know what? I was so excited for you to be here last week because we were doing stuff with the Queen, and I was like, "Oh
I
my
know,
god!
that's
I'm
the
so
whole thing.
excited! Sunny's gonna do all this talking because she's like, oh my god, the Queen!" And you weren't even there, and I was so sad. We were all so sad because we were so
real
excited
life.
that little RP bit with you and the Queen,
Real life
and
gets
you
in the
weren't
way.
even here.
That's what happens. Real life gets in the way.
I know exactly.
Sunny,
what you mean.
I got called at 10 to 4 last week. I got called at 10 to 4 asking if I could start at 5. I was lucky that my bus was passing, because if my bus wasn't passing, I would have said, I probably would have been like, yeah, I know I said yes, but I'm going to have to say no because I can't get there. Which, yeah, that's besides the point. So, yeah, I know exactly how that feels.
Oh, what are we gonna do? Do we want to do a side mission while we're waiting for Zorn and Clark's turn?
I guess we could.
Yes, we should. Yes.
What? What was that?
I was thinking. I don't know. Maybe launched a trebuchet.
Don't think Fexo. That's not your strong suit.
Oh, my own line.
From what I heard, went down.
line.
From what I heard, went down last week.
Imitation is the highest form of flattery. She honors me by insulting me with my own line.
Again.
I think I'll have a piece of chocolate and celebrate.
You're not sharing with the rest of the class.
Celebration time. Come on.
You know what, Sky? If you want to come to my house in Phoenix, I'll give you a piece of chocolate.
Like I'm really gonna go to Phoenix just for a piece of chocolate.
It's all on you, hun. All on you.
Come to my house. It's closer, and I'll give you chocolate.
Oh, like I'm gonna go to Chicago just for chocolate.
Hey, but it's a lot closer, right?
It is a lot closer, yes. Excuse me while I need to go get a valid passport.
Mm.
Shut up, Trent.
It doesn't bother me at all.
Dark chocolate with a brown sugar center. Oh, good.
I asked Miss
Never had that.
I asked Miss Brenda Gold Band like where she got her her lovely necklace. So I want to know where she got that. It's very lovely, inlaid with beautiful gems. I'm into shopping. So you guys got to decide what you want to do. I'm not going to decide for you.
So what's it?
I should go. Well, we decided that since Zoran and Clark's aren't really here, even though we're dragging them along, that maybe we should decide the mission while we're here waiting.
So in terms of the missions, we're in High Rock, correct?
No, we're in White Rock.
White Rock. Let me show you the map.
Okay, well then I don't. Okay, so I see High Rock news, not White Rock news.
Well, some of those, like the missions, I'll go ahead and take a look at some of the missions. Like if you look at High Rock Council, the Servitude of Clangum, the Pilgrimage, People's. Oh no, that's not it. Morden Banner. The Morden Banner, number 8. Actually, yeah, you know what? I should put the names on there. But the number 1 would be good. Number 8 would be good. Also, number 2. Well, that you can get some more information on number 2.
I don't know. Why don't we just take the banner to the frontline troops?
All right. Well, there
what does everyone think about that? Since everyone's just basically going, I don't care.
Well, I think somebody's resentful that you took over last week. Yeah. All right, maybe not.
And every decision I've taken, I've always gotten really badly hurt or died.
You keep saying that.
Well, in that case, we want you to pick.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but you're.
Shut up,
I don't
Trez.
think you're. I don't think that's right. I don't think you've made a decision. I don't think you've made a decision that has been that detrimental to the group. So I wouldn't say that. Anyway, so all right. So basically, he says, well, if you're interested in doing some assignments for us, or if you're basically gonna wander around town and try to figure things out, it's really up to you. And this is Callan says, and then Thorin says, look, they're here now, so why don't we tell them about the mines to the south? And then he says, yes. And he kind of moves back and says, Thorin right here says, look, we've got a bit of a problem with the coal mines down to the south. And when I say south, I mean maybe about half a mile into the deep roads, which is somewhat in the Underdark. Again, we have a mine shaft or a mine, coal mine that has been pretty much been deserted for going on about 2 weeks now. There seems to be some sort of creature down there that is basically making it impossible for us to continue. Not only are we already have a shortage of men that can actually do the mining, but the ones that we do have are not as adept at fighting off this particular creature. Now, the creature in question is a very large spider, is basically what is happening there. Now, the spider, don't know if it's a male or a female, but it more than likely it might be either one. We can't take the chance. We need to make sure that this particular spider doesn't spawn any more of her brood if it's a female. So if you guys are interested in maybe taking a look down into the coal mines to get rid of this particular spider, we would be very happy if you were to help out. And then Ria says, it says, not a, well, let me get in a word edgewise. And then she says, look, our family has its own, basically its own, um, shall we say, a gold mine. And she's kind of hesitant to tell you it's a gold mine because she doesn't really know who you are. And she says, we have our own gold mine that we're having our own problems with. Now, this particular gold mine is into the to the north of here. It's about, I'd say, not more than about a mile or two. But the problem with this gold mine is that there's a shaft that runs down into the actual mine. So the shaft has actually been destroyed. So again, we're having a bit of a problem trying to rebuild that shaft. Every time we try to rebuild it, something from the actual mine keeps destroying it. So if you were to have maybe help us out with that, we'd really appreciate it. And then and then who else gets in here? This person basically comes in the picture and says, "Well met," and it's a female, by the way. She says, "Well met. I am with the Clanging Hand Temple, and I was
Clank it in.
Clangedin, Clangedin Temple, and we also have our share of issues. I don't know if you know anything about trolls, but we've been trying to get our hands on this cave troll for quite a while now. We had two of our clerics pretty much almost been uh, almost killed by this particular cave troll, trying to procure its blood. If you might or might not know, the cave or the blood of a troll is almost essential. It's actually one of the most important regions for this for the potions. So again, if you were to help us out in trying to destroy, not only would you help to destroy the troll or kill the troll, you would be giving us a boon to our potions. Since this particular troll is actually a little bit larger than your average troll, you might be able to maybe get about 10 gallons worth of blood from this particular
Holy
troll.
moly!
And well, you guys already know that a regular troll can give you about maybe 4 to 6 gallons. This guy can give you
Yeah, I'd
as
say
much as
5
10
gallons.
gallons.
That means he's
So,
pretty big, though.
well, you go ahead and do a dungeoneering, and you can I can give you the page number. Actually, a regular troll can get 2 to 3 gallons of troll's blood. So this guy can get you about maybe 8 to 10, depending on how big he is. All right, so if you do a dungeoneering check, and let me go ahead and bring up the DC for this guy. All right.
I clicked it twice, sorry.
I can't roll knowledge checks to save my life.
Well, it is a dungeoneering check, so all right, one second.
Isn't that what I
Sorry.
rolled?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I rolled twice. So I double clicked.
All right. Well, this particular DC for this guy is going to be not not that hard. It's 19, guys, 19. All right, so you just got 3 additional side missions from these guys. So, Sonny, you made your check for 19. I want you to go to Monster Manual number 3, and this is for Sonny. Don't ruin it for her because she's the one giving you the information. Um, and it's going to be page Monsters Manual number 3, page 177, and then you can give the guys
Do you
a
have a link to that? That's the one manual. I don't have that one. Is it it's not the monster manual, right?
Monster Manual number 3.
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
it's Launch
Now,
Manual 3.
yeah. Now, if somebody else wants to try their
Oh,
hand at,
okay. I think I only have one.
all right. Well, somebody else is going to have to
I have
roll.
Monster Manual Core Rulebook 3.5.
No, you're going to need Monster Manual 3. And if somebody wants to try their hand at Dungeoneering and get that 19, you can help Sonny out.
Any of those? Too many manuals.
It's all about
Not
obsessive.
gonna lie, too many.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, thing about D&D players is we're really obsessive compulsive. We have that disorder. All right,
No
so
kidding.
yeah, and we have an
I'm
above
just funny.
average intelligence as well. All right, so long story short,
It kind of can't. It's kind of cancel out by that OCD.
uh, all right, well, who wants to? I guess nobody wants to try Dungeoneering, or they don't have Dungeoneering, but we
I
can.
do. I just can't roll it to save my life.
Oh, okay.
Well, so just
Oh wait,
tell
I
Sunny
found
what
a
it
link
is.
to it.
She succeeded in the roll. Just because she doesn't have the book doesn't mean the roll
I don't have the
count.
book either.
Oh,
So
Okay,
okay.
go ahead.
I have it. I just have to download it. It's downloading now. What page is that
Well, that's
on?
the fun of being a player. You know, you
Well,
kind of get
she
to.
doesn't
Wait,
have the
what?
book.
I
Well, she's
just
gonna have
got
to
it.
get it. Well, she's gonna have
I
to eventually
found
get
it.
it.
I
She
found
might
it.
as well get it now because she's gonna need it for a
I
future.
found it. So now, what page is it on?
Yeah, there's
Yes.
Alan with his little quip as to
Alan's
what.
right.
No,
Alan's
it's
right.
not right. I want you guys
Yes,
to.
it is right.
No. I want you
She
guys to
succeeded the roll.
I want you guys to role play the information that you should know. I don't want to tell you guys the information. It's if I was a player, I would say, okay, I rolled it. I know
So
this.
how are we supposed to know the information?
If we don't have the book.
sources.
I don't have
I
that
got
book
the
either.
book.
Does that mean I can
It's
never
Google.
make
You
a
Google.
successful
You
roll in that
download.
book?
You Google. You down. This it's called the internet. There's this thing called the internet, and there's this thing called the Google. You search.
Guys,
You know.
Can you not hear
She
me?
found it. Can we move on?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Go ahead and tell them what you're.
Wait, now tell me, what am I looking for now?
That's page
Did I
177. And you can tell them all about the cave troll.
A cave troll is a large giant, and he is instinct alone drives this powerful carnivore. They have no fear of death and attack unseen, hungry. We're in Farron, right?
Yes, we are.
Cave trolls can be found wherever caves exist, although they are most commonly encountered in the Galena Mountains, south of Bassa, the Earth Spur Mountains, and the foothills of Orsran Mountains west of Termish. They are also encountered in the Underdark, often serving more intelligent creatures such as beholders, Duergar, Darrow. I don't even know what some of these are. Cave trolls are brutal and instinctive. They charge.
Durger and Darrow are both Underdark creatures.
They use their pounce and rend abilities on the nearest target. Cave troll normally attacks using its power attack, taking a -3 penalty on its attack rolls and gaining a +3 bonus. Dazing blows. Force of both of a cave troll's claws hitting can be overwhelming. Why do they got claws? I want claws.
Well, they're basically the team. If they're not asking you, they
A
should.
cave troll stands 10 feet tall and weighs 800 pounds. That's pretty damn big.
Whoa!
And
They want.
there's just one of them, right?
Yeah.
Say there's
yeah.
just one of them?
She only mentioned one of them, and the team is basically gonna say, "Hey, are these guys hard? Can we take them out? Can we take on this guy?" And then you're gonna say, "Well, out of character, it's a challenge rating of 8. What do you guys think?" That's kind of what I was wanting you guys to do. So.
Yeah, this one's a little stronger than us. We're essentially the troll regenerates, correct, Sunny? It talks about regeneration.
Let me see.
It should.
Go to the section
Yeah.
that's go to the section that says special qualities, and then you can tell them how fast it regenerates.
Well, there's like the Underdark troll, though, right? The troll
No, you-
cave.
Yeah, that you're looking for the specific cave
Oh,
troll.
special attack. Oh, special
no,
qualities. Dark
Yeah, correct.
of 90 feet. Fast healing. 8. What does that mean?
That
Yes.
means it heals 8 hit points per round.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
okay.
I have.
All right. See, that's kind of this code that's in this book that isn't real
Okay,
complete.
so the next question I have is, does fire prevent the healing? Normal trolls, if you burn them, they do not regenerate. does burning this thing mean it won't regenerate? So
And then,
fire damage.
Sonny, you would go to the not qualities, but no, and then special qualities would tell you no. It's not. It doesn't have any
Oh.
kind of immunity to anything in particular.
Special qualities are just dark vision and low light vision and scent.
Hmm.
So it smells us and it can see as well as us. Fire does not prevent it from regenerating. Is that what I'm understanding?
It doesn't say that it has. What would that be under?
No, it would be a typical trope. If it had some kind of immunities, it would say under special qualities, it would say it's
Yeah, it
immune
doesn't
to
say immune.
eyes or
Dark
yeah.
vision, fast healing 8, and low light vision.
Yeah, so all the information that
But-
they need is you just gave it to them.
Okay, so things like burning hands, fire potions, that stuff is
It doesn't say that there's.
it stopped. He doesn't regenerate that damage, correct, DM?
Correct. Yeah.
Correct. Okay, so that's the point I'm trying to make to the party. So Clorix has that one spell that does a buttload of damage, and it's fire damage. It doesn't regain 8 hit points after that.
Got 112 hit points.
Yeah, it's got a lot. Now here's another
Right, so
thing.
now what was the other thing?
Here's another thing about trolls, okay? We have to do 112 points of non-regenerative damage, because even if we kill it, it continues to regenerate 8 hit points. Okay? So it will come back to life if we don't do 112 of fire damage.
Wait.
So even at minus 10, it won't die?
No, because it regenerates.
Exactly.
Wow.
See, this is what
Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense.
well, he just explained that it regenerates. So what's
No,
yeah.
so if it's dead, it regenerates when it's dead, like a
correct?
zombie.
Yeah, exactly. Mhm.
And how dead does it have to be before it's dead?
You have to do 112 points of fire damage.
Fire. Yeah, correct.
What does that mean? So only people with fire can
Well,
kill.
regular damage hurts it, but it regenerates the regular damage. So what you do is you bring it down, and then you burn the fucker.
Yeah, exactly.
So
so,
we
yeah.
can't go after that one because Clark's isn't here. He's
Yeah, see, we would definitely need Clorix for that, because he's the one who
All right.
does...
What was
Where
the other?
did he
what
go?
Was the other?
Is he gone? Did he take off?
He had a client coming over. He said to fix.
Oh, son of a bitch! All right. Well,
So now, what is the other? What was the other one?
uh,
One was the going to the mine to see why they're calling it.
yeah. This is
By
the
the
gold mine with the broken shaft. This guy is the cave troll, and then
Yeah,
this.
we're not engineers. I don't know why they're. I don't think we should go on that one. Besides, what was the one who got the stuff fell on his head? Our former rogue. He's not here.
Well-
Zeph?
Yeah, that's his line of work.
All right, so you've got 3 missions. This guy here, he's got the problem with the
Yeah,
coal
what was-
mine. This lady here, she has got the problem with the gold mine. So
What's
gold mine.
Theron's? What was his with his mine?
The
What's
coal
wrong with
mines.
his
The
mine?
coal mines have been. There's a creature in the coal mines that has been hindering the work of the coal miners. So without.
What kind of creature?
Did I mention the creature? Or I didn't mention the creature?
I don't think you did.
Oh, okay. Well, he actually is not 100% sure. Oh no, I'm sorry. I do remember. It's a big spider. I remember.
Oh,
Remember,
that's
guys?
right. Big
Yeah,
spider.
big spider.
What kind of spider?
I
no.
vote for the spider, frankly.
Well, no. What if it's like a giant cave troll spider?
It's Shalab. It's Shilob.
Shalom.
Can we roll
Shalom.
dungeoneering on that one?
Yeah,
And
well,
what
he-
about you up here, Nidril Caldig? What do you have going? This guy that's kind of not in the conversation here. What does he got?
Alan's not saying much
What?
at all.
Yeah,
Mine's
why,
really
Alan,
bad.
why aren't you saying anything?
Some silence. Also, I don't have any knowledge checks.
All right, so he doesn't have any knowledge checks. All right,
Wow.
so as
So
far
Nidril doesn't have anything for us? He doesn't have a quest?
who's that? Who? What? Who asked?
Last
Fexo
guy.
votes for the spider. since Clorix isn't here.
All right. All right. So Spider is what you guys tell the clan
No,
leader. Is that
that,
correct?
no,
No,
Fexo's telling the
Spexo
part.
just decided that.
No, Fexo's just telling the party he votes for the Spider.
Oh, okay.
What do you want? Let everybody else say. All right, Tyrlin, what do you want to go for?
Let's go with the spider.
All right.
Um,
Is that?
I want something. Wait a second. I know one of my.
I suggest
Hang on a
everybody get
second.
neutralized potion or neutralized poison potions.
And he.
That's what I just checked to see if I've got that.
All right. And he says, Tharon says, just want to mention that this particular spider is a gargantuan spider. So hopefully that is not going to deter you from doing this assignment.
So roll your dungeoneering check.
Wait, what did he say? No, I didn't hear what he said.
Gargantuan spider. It's a type of giant spider. So you roll your dungeoneering check. Tyrlin.
Right.
Wow. You roll like I do.
Only
What?
on knowledge checks.
All right. So as far as the DC for this thing, oh, this is a huge one. The actual check for this guy is going to be 26. 26.
Wow.
Oh, I don't want to go after something unknown. I'd almost. Maybe we should check and see why what's her name's mine is falling in. Anybody have any engineering skills?
Well, that would be architecture and engineering. If you're interested in to see how stable a cavern is, or so shit won't fall on your head. So,
I don't see that on there. I've only got Arcana, Engineered, Dungeon, Geography, History, Local, Nobility, Religion, and
Engineering falls into the architecture, so you're fine.
Is it?
Yeah, but you're
Oh,
not
I
in
don't
you're not in the mine, so you can't really assess whether this mine is.
She said that just the mine shaft keeps collapsing.
Well, basically, remember you guys got. Well, I don't. Yeah, you were there when you went into that crypt, and it was a little bit unstable. You made your engineering check, and you made it, but you guys still went forward without taking any precautions. But that's really your thing. And I did find out the actual damage for the uh, cave-ins. So if that ever happens again, it's kind of dangerous, but it's not that too bad. All right, so gargantuan spider, you guys don't really know that much about it. And Theron says, look,
But if it's got poison, we almost need Zoran to heal us. And I don't know about the rest of you, but I know I don't at this point have a spell that will prevent poison from affecting me.
Slow poison slows it, but until you get it cured.
No, that's on second level paladin spell. I'm only on first level.
Okay.
Because I'm not a.
That's why I say we need to go get several potions of neutralized poison.
I can only detect poison. A lot of good that'll do.
Well, there we go. We have a good idea that the spider is poisonous.
well, yeah,
Most of them are.
yeah,
So I
most
mean,
of them are,
that's
yeah.
kind of. I would think general knowledge. If you go
Hello,
to
baby
beat a
girl.
spider, you would think, oh, I should have some kind of.
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
I'm
you
not
don't
just
want
gonna assume they don't.
you don't want to. You just kind of have an idea of how bad these guys are. So basically Thorn, or this guy here, Theron. He says, well, the gargantuan spiders are, they're a bit of a predicament there. They're large and they do hefty damage on a person. So, yeah, hopefully that you guys have some sort of a advanced cure poison on you, because them things, when they bite you, you'll be poisoned for sure. So hopefully you can maybe work on something to, neutralize the poison before you go into battle.
Let me see if I can.
You can't neutralize poison before you're poisoned, can you?
Well, there's things out there that can help you with your saves. Is kind of like what he's talking
I don't
about.
really know where to look for that stuff. I mean, it's like I find armors and weapons, but I don't know where to find potions.
Mr.
Oh, just do
Allen, what would
just
you
put a
suggest?
just put 3.5 poison, and then you'll get like
Oh, another manual. Oh,
no, this
thanks.
is a Google
Another
search. This is a Google search.
Oh, another manual.
And he says, now that and then Colin says, well, now if you guys are going to be going up against that spider, I can find somebody who could give you a nice price for the glands of that particular gargantuan spider. And then Tara says, I don't care about no glands. I just want to get my people back to work. And then Colin says, oh, well, again, might make for a pretty penny if you men were able to, secure some of that poison gland. I can find somebody that can, make use of it.
Well, here's the difficulty of this whole situation. Our healer is not here tonight. That makes things tough. Because nobody has any healing on them. Sunny has a couple cure light wounds, maybe.
Even
But-
if I get a neutralized poison, which I should be able to, it says Paladin 4 level. Even if I do that, it's a standard action, but I think it's only a one-time thing. Oh,
Well, it's a spell, so you cast it once. But my point being that it's going to be pretty difficult to take on things that are, difficulty 8 when we have no healer. I mean, that's the tough thing.
although this spell can neutralize poison in a poisonous creature or object for the duration of the spell at the caster's option, which means 10 minutes per level. So if I'm a level 7, that means it should be for an hour. I should be able to kill it in an hour. And we don't have Clarks either with the magic missiles. I don't think 4 of us can take on the giant spider. What do you guys think?
Alan, you've been awfully quiet. Are you
Maybe we
even
need
there?
to. Maybe I need to recruit an extra person. Do you guys think we should recruit somebody else?
Well, no, because Dave's been at every game except tonight for the most part. This is his first miss. But here's the thing. When you're missing the only healer of a party, we could pretty much go without any character in the party but the healer. You know what I mean? That's kind of...
Yeah, I don't have enough healing ability because I'm usually the tank.
Yeah. So from that standpoint, we don't have anybody who's an off healer or anything like that. So what I'm saying is this. Cave troll, whatever the case may be, we're fighting a level 8 thing. This thing's going to be doing 30 to 40 damage per pop, and we don't have a healer. I just don't think, that it's I don't think we're going to find something that we can do without a healer. The last time we went without a healer was really bad news. So, that's my opinion. I don't know if any of us are willing to accept something because we don't have Zoran with us. And without Zoran, anything that happens out there is permanent for the most part. And I don't think anybody's willing to take that risk. Right?
Yeah, I can remove
Nope.
disease stuff, but I can't.
So, I have a ring of anti-venom, but that only affects me.
And I can neutralize the poison, but I don't know how well that's going to work. I don't know enough about this game to know
If you're the one poisoned and you fail your save, you can't neutralize yourself. See, that's
No,
the thing.
can I just throw the poison? Don't I just throw the poison on it?
I don't know. That's a question.
I don't know how this stuff works. You guys
Typically,
Yes.
neutralize poison is a spell you cast on a person after
Doesn't
they've
say
been
that here.
poisoned.
The target is a creature or object up to 1 cubic foot level touched. I don't know what that means.
So you have to touch the creature, cast
I'm
a
back.
spell, and touch.
All right, he's back.
And
Well,
touch.
there's one of them, but that's not the one we need.
Well, that's my point. Without the healer, someone's going to die. Now I know the DM kind of likes that idea, but I don't think
if you
any of everyone
plan,
else
if you
does.
make a good plan, you have nothing to worry about. Hey, can you guys?
Here
Oh,
is the best
bullshit.
plan we could ever have. Have
Who?
mage keep on
Wait,
fighting.
what did you just
He all
say?
run.
Uh,
Are we almost dying or something?
Wait, the troll
no,
is.
there's
You're
four.
saying the troll is.
No,
left.
it's just a lot of our options right now. Without the healer, one of us
Oh.
will die.
Yeah.
No, there's three
Here's
missions
what
that
we
they
do.
just got, and
Here is what we do, guys. Get a cart. We have both our muscle, aka Alan and Sunny, pull the cart. We have Fexo, Clorix, and Ozora inside the cart, shooting stuff at the troll while the troll chases us. Brilliant.
And now
Drive
we've
by.
got Clorox who can throw the fire at him or whatever.
Well, Clorox is going to bleach them.
The fire at him.
He's also gonna sell him a car.
Son of a bleach. But
Is that
All right,
our
just-
decision then, since we have Clorox?
all right. So I
And
just
will
put the
he work
missions.
for Zorn join us as soon as he can.
Hey, can you guys brief me on exactly where the cave troll was at? I was putting that on the forums, and I can't remember where the cave troll. Cause did she say something about a shrine that needs to be cleared out? Do you guys
No,
remember?
she said her. No, that was something else. That was one of them that was in Black Rock.
Oh, that's right. No, she said that she just needs this particular cave troll killed for the purposes of the regions or
The
components.
Recall,
Yeah, correct.
The
yeah.
minor, yeah.
No.
And
The
the
minor.
other one is in Black Rock.
All right, here's a miner. The miner's with the coal mine. This is the broken shaft. The shaft is broken, and this person is with the cave
The
troll.
troll.
The cave troll. So basically, she just wants you to kill the cave troll. So there's three missions, Mr. Clorix. This guy wants you to help out or kill a gargantuan spider that's infesting a coal mine, so they can get back to work. She wants you to clear out or help fix one of the mine shafts that is being constantly broken or destroyed by a creature that is in the lower depths of the actual mine. So you have level one.
They don't know what kind of creature that is.
Yeah, because once they pull the pulley down and the shaft goes down, because they want to make sure that it doesn't break, right? So they have to test the elevator. Once the elevator gets down to the mine shaft or the gold mine, it comes back destroyed. So something is destroying the elevator or the shaft. And then this lady is needing a cave troll to be killed for the purposes of getting a good amount of troll's blood, which you already know is needed to create healing potions. So that's what's, and the guys are just going about or thinking about what they want to do. So if you want to put in your 2 cents, go ahead.
So, I say we have no idea what's going on in the gold mine.
All right. Well, I'd like to get something done tonight. So guys,
Yeah. Well, I'm going to send a text today. What does anybody? Let's see what he said on the website exactly.
Just said he's 9 o'clock. Oh wait, what time did he say? He's back.
I'm on the website now. Hang on.
I'm there.
He has a dinner at 4. He'll be back home around 7, which is 40 minutes.
Almost
ago.
9 here now, so it should be almost 7 there.
Yeah.
7.
Yes.
So, I say I'm voting now for I think the troll. Because I mean we've dealt with trolls before, and even though this is a powerful one, I think at least our background, we know a bit about trolls, where we don't know what's going on in the gold mine, and the spider. Only one of us has poison protection. That's just my opinion.
Habits.
What does everybody else vote?
Trolls. Let us kill some trolls.
Troll, singular. It's one troll. It just happens to be a big one.
Okay, fine. That thing's gonna bitch slap us. Make sure you have your healing potions. You need to go and get your healing potions then.
I'm gonna go get some healing potions then.
What healing potions are those?
Cure serious wounds. They're 750 gold per pot. I also
What can I get that at my level? I'm only
Yeah.
a 7th level.
well, if you have
elf.
750 gold per potion, yes. That's why I haven't been able to buy anything, is because I've spent it on those potions for so long. I've accumulated. Now, here's the thing. Here's what I suggest you do. I have 2 of these. They're called
Bladders.
They're bladders. They're 100 gold apiece. So essentially you affix these bladders inside your armor. They have a straw. So you can take your potion and not get an attack of opportunity. So you basically just, as you're fighting, the straw goes in your mouth and you drink down your potion, and it's taking a potion. You're not reaching into a bag, pulling out a cork and turning it upside down and going glug, 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 while a monster's hitting you. So
Wait, where do I find the potions? In which book?
The potions, the cleric here can sell you some potions. The bladder you can buy at a general store. So
No, I meant I want to look it up in like the manual so I know which kind of. I mean, the bladder
I think
obviously makes sense.
it's 3d8 plus 4, I believe, is what they've been having me roll for these.
for the bladder or for the potion?
No, for the cure serious wounds.
Oh,
No,
okay.
let me see if I can.
Well, let me give you guys a link for the actual potions. Potions.
Do I have to fill up said bladder, or the bladder comes?
No,
How
you need to fill the. So, like on my sheet, I say I have 10
I
cure
can't get
serious
that.
potions, 2 in bladders. So my bladders currently has 2 potions in it.
So.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I got the bladder, but I don't have enough for potions because I'm a broke person.
All right, so
Okay.
Okay.
so Castello has to be at least 8. So it's going to be 3d8 plus 1 per 8. 3d8 plus 8, guys.
And then with the plus 1 for
3d8
because I'm a first level cast.
plus 8.
Doesn't
Anyway,
sound-
you'll have to go to
You
a.
can buy yourself a healing belt. That is another one.
You can do that as well. Yeah, you can do it. You guys know what's going
What?
on there.
a
sound like
healing
you-
belt, did you say?
Yep. I'm going
That's
to
how-
search for a healing belt.
Yeah, you guys have been playing for a while. You guys know the deal. All right, so you can buy whatever you want, and you can go ahead and get ready or not.
I buy a healing belt.
All right, let's see. Let's go again.
I
They
have a
have
strength belt on though. Do I have to replace it?
yeah.
What now?
You can
I have a
only have
strength
one
belt
belt.
on.
You can only have one belt.
Okay, that's what I want.
All right. So the actually she says, well, if you're needing some healing belts, we can help you out, and we just happen
How
to
much
have.
is a healing belt? How much is it?
750 gold.
I don't have enough.
What does it do? Tell me how a healing belt works.
Well, basically, it's a magical contraption where you can just activate it and heal yourself for the certain amount of heals. Now, it has a couple of charges. You can have 1 charge to 4 charges, depending on how per
Is it
use.
per day, or is it just 4 charges, period?
4 charges per day.
Oh, shit.
If you want the this is out of character. If you want the technicalities, it's in the magic item compendium, and I think all you guys have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just get the because 1 charge does I think it's 1d8, and then 2 charges. Well, you guys can look it up for the specifics if you want to buy it.
Oh, no, I don't think I need. I want to give up my strength for that. So I'll get maybe some of that potion.
I
That-
think I will buy a healing belt.
It's
Healing belt.
reusable. That is the thing that it has over the potion. The potion will end up
Yeah.
healing a little bit more.
Right.
All right. So it's
but I'm gonna get the potion because I got to keep my strength belt.
Yep.
So I need 750 and 750 is 1500. Let's see if I got that much.
I'm gonna look at Sunny. I'm gonna tell her, we have to line up our attack against the troll. Is that clear?
I thought you guys were doing the spider one. No.
No, we decided to go to the troll because we at least know trolls and we don't know the spider, and none of us have any. We don't have a healer to go with us to kill the spider.
Well, I'm immune to the spider's poison, but I'm the only one.
Yeah, nobody else is.
Well, you just give me the ring. We wait a
No.
week, and then I just tank it.
Well, it takes a week for you to be immune, though, and then I need another.
Yeah, that's what I said. You give me the ring. We wait a week. and it's
Tyrellin,
Yo,
if you wish to be in debt to me, it's 750 a potion, but I get your first 750 gold for.
Oh, I have gold.
that's
for that.
fine.
All right.
Is that
I'm
okay?
gonna get.
Yep.
Wait, do I?
How many
get
do you
the
want?
bladder and the potion. Okay, so that's 1500.
Just one for now.
Okay, so I'm knocking off one on my list. So you get one pot. It's a cure series. It does 3d8 plus 8, and you owe me 750 gold when you get it.
Okay.
Wait, I have a question. Where do I get that bladder? What's that called?
Oh, any general store. It's just a potion bladder.
All right, potion bladder for 750. I'll buy that.
No.
And
The bladder is
serious-
100 gold. The potion is 750.
oh, so it's less. So it's 850.
Eight-
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
platter is
All right,
reusable.
so I'm buying that.
Potion is-
Right. So you the bladder, you put the potion in the bladder, then you put the bladder like in your helm, and when you
That's
fight, if you need a heal, you
right.
drink the pot.
All right.
Hello,
so-
baby girl. Hello.
Oh, hello.
It's Shay.
That was
That was I knew it was your dog. How did I know that was your dog?
That's my baby girl. It's Shay.
for a sec. I was not sure who he was talking to.
It's Shay, my baby girl. This is my dog that has epilepsy.
How can
Aw.
the dog have epilepsy?
Oh, by the way, I
Dogs can
got
have
to
anything, just
I-
almost anything.
hold on. I got to go. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. And, no.
All right, so I went and I bought. We're in a major town, right? So we can buy like the healing potion, cure serious wounds. Okay, let me put this down. Serious wounds.
All right, I updated the forum with the 3 missions, so I'll be putting some more in there. This today, maybe do it tomorrow. But anyway, those are the things that you guys can do for now. If you forget what the hell's going on, you can just go to the forum and then and I'll just go ahead and give you a link so you can read up on it. And these are the side missions down in White Rock. All right, so there you go. All right, so there you go, guys. So you guys ready to rock and or roll?
Okay.
Everybody ready? You bought your stuff? Subtracted your gold?
Yep.
All right, here's you guys go to the store, so on and
Yeah.
so forth. Yeah.
Actually, no, wait. I'm gonna buy a wand of shield. I mean,
Oh,
a wand
what
of shield.
kind?
A potion of shield. A potion of shield.
Potion shield. Yeah, that's not gonna be a problem. I'm not. Don't even need to roll for that. All right, so we're go ahead and go to the mine shaft. All right, so Thorin. Oh no, wait a minute. You guys are doing the troll. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. All right. So this lady here, Rinda, is going to take you to the section to where the actual the troll was last spotted. All right, so here we go. Where the hell did I put that thing?
I think I'm actually going to buy a. I'm also gonna buy a Shield of Faith potion. Actually, no, wait, never mind. No, that's gonna take too many actions.
Baby girl.
Sorry about the wait, guys, but all right, so here we go. Let's pop you guys in. All right,
It's fun.
so Ria, she basically says, look, this particular area used to be a cemetery. So if you you might just if you see something weird, don't freak out. All right, so let me put you guys in the map.
It's funny. Every time the DM talks, my dog gets this funny look on her face.
Because
She can hear him through my headphones. She's
you
like,
got
"What the hell is
What's
coming
her
out of
name?
your?" Her name is Shay. Shay.
Shay.
Do it again.
And she can't hear us probably.
No, say it again.
Shay.
Yeah, she's looking around trying to see who's calling.
Who's talking to me? Who's that talking to me?
Woof woof.
Yeah, she just had her phenobarb, so she's gonna kind of zone out for a little bit now.
Doggy Valium.
Huh? Should they take the
what?
same meds?
Can't see anything. Yeah.
Oh, I'm putting you guys in
I
the.
can't see anything either.
All right, so you guys are right here. Anyway, she's pretty much told you that this used to be a pretty old cemetery that the dwarves are sometimes buried in. All right, so there you go, guys. You're in the. You guys seeing
Wait, this
the?
was a cemetery, but it's a mine?
Well, no, the. Did I say that the? No, the troll. You guys are doing the troll one, right?
Yeah,
The
we're doing the troll.
Yeah. So the gargantuan spider's in the mine. Remember, it's a gold mine. And then the shaft is also a gold mine, and that's the mission that you guys don't know what the creature
Oh,
is destroying the elevator. And this is the
okay.
troll. Yeah, go
My
ahead.
first question is, how many of us cannot see in the dark?
I can see in the dark.
I can see in
I
the
can
dark. Wow.
Okay.
Somewhat.
I have 120 feet of low light and 60 feet of dark vision. These things have dark vision and low light as well. So I just want everyone to realize that it will see us and it has scent, which means it will smell us. So even though I have the ability to hide, it can still find me by sniffing me out. Hiding does not stop scent. But I'm hoping he sees you guys before he smells me, so.
I mean, he only automatically detects enemies with sense when they are within
Within
5 feet of him. So
Right.
Well, he can sniff you out at 30 feet.
Right.
So.
no, he can know that there is someone hidden. He doesn't know where.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm talking about the rest of the guys who don't hide, because he's gonna
Yeah, yeah.
smell. He's gonna smell the rest of you guys at 30 feet.
Yeah,
If
he's gonna smell him a little something something. I
yeah,
can tell you
if
that.
you're hiding, that's completely different. That's something else. All right, so all right, well, you guys have dibs on going forward.
Okay.
hang on.
Did Clark's get back? Because he said he was back, right? He's not back. Is he back?
Yeah, Clark's he's back.
Okay.
You see, I haven't heard him since he said he was back.
His mic is muted.
Oh.
That's actually when Clark speaks the most wisdom.
Yep.
All right. Well, have at it, guys.
I forgot.
Okay.
Well, we shall advance at the rate of one square.
But who's leading this party here?
I think.
Do you want?
Alan is apparently.
Okay, I'll follow him.
Are we going 2 by 2 or Clark's is
1 by 1.
staying? Clark's is going to stay back and protect the rear, I guess.
Yep.
Are
What
you,
is this?
Are you, Are you hidden,
It's a
Fexo?
grate.
Yes,
It's a
I. Oh,
grate.
you know what? You're
It's a
right.
what?
I got to
It's a
put that
grate.
thing up. Done.
It's like if the place gets flooded, the water goes through the grate.
Oh. How big is it?
It's about 20. It looks like 10 by 10, maybe a little bit bigger. 10 by 10.
It looks like it's 15 by 15.
Yeah.
Let's
I
ditch the
mean,
troll and explore.
well, it actually you can open up the grating if you so desire. All right,
I
everybody
have
make
a
a
question.
list. Yeah, go ahead.
If Fexo is hidden, can I feel him when he walks by me?
I grab your ass. No, I'm kidding.
No, I'm serious. If you were to do that, would I know it?
Yes, you would.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. If he touches me,
But
I
actually,
know
no, wait.
he's there.
He would
If
be able
he
to. He would
wait,
be
if
able to make
someone's
a
hidden and they walk
sleight of
by
hand
me, would
check.
I feel a breeze? Like say if they ran past me? I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just asking
You would. Yeah, you would be able.
for the
You
game.
would.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like
You
something was there, but I didn't know because I couldn't see anything.
I'm here.
correct.
There he
Okay,
is.
good.
And I heard what you said.
What?
What?
That you suck?
I heard what Trez said.
Uh,
That I speak more wisdom with my mic muted.
uh,
And he'll
You
never
do?
know the truth of his statement.
How's that for my
Because
sleight of hand check, Alan?
I may or may not have said something about him while my mic was muted.
Okay.
Ooh, look
uh,
at Sunny.
I still rolled better than her.
What are we listening for?
I don't know. He's just said to roll a list.
Yeah,
to roll
guys.
a list.
Good way to waste
Don't
your natural 20s of the day.
no,
So
no. It's.
Shut up.
I
I'm just waiting.
perform a sleight of hand of I roll a 30. So as I pass Sunny, I kind of pat her on the rear.
She does not
All
know
right.
this.
Annie.
All right. You do hear some. You hear something from to the northeast. Whoever rolled that, or Alan, Mr. Allen, or actually Fexo. Everybody that rolled above a 20 can hear something up to the northeast.
So everyone essentially.
Yeah, I didn't see the whole. Well, whoever rolled above a 20, it's all I give a crap about.
Everyone.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, everyone is hearing some noises to the northeast. What say you?
To the northeast.
Correct.
Cannot see any
I'm
Fexos, so I guess we
following
slowly
Alan.
advance.
He's going
Should we be checking for traps? We're getting into a cave looking
this
thing.
thing. What do we see here?
It's basically an open cavern. So let me go
What's
ahead.
this?
Looks like a rope.
Yeah, that is a rope. That is correct. All right, now everybody make a
I roll
spot check. Spot check.
Oh.
Spot it is.
Where is
I rolled a
spot?
24.
There it is.
All right, let me roll to
I
oppose.
can't
trying
see
to
my
fi-
hand in front of my face.
Hold on. I get
Clorks. Just stay back, Clorks.
All right. All right, so whoever rolled a above my spot check, which is again, you can see my roll, it's a 20.
I don't see it.
All right, Alan rolled a
Honey sees it.
24. All right, let me just go ahead and whisper to Mr. Alan. A,
I'm not moving until I know what we're spotting.
all right. Well, it's northeast to you, Mr. Not. Northeast.
I'm gonna hold out my hand out and say, "There's something to the north."
All right.
Coming.
And then
Are
you
you see
hidden?
this guy here. Now he's actually the only one. He's basically actually. Let me put a little plant there because he's hiding behind makeshift bushes. Anyways,
What
he
is-
rolled. He rolled enough to see that there is this guy here.
So he's gonna like step forward.
All right. He's basically he's pretending that you don't see him, so he's just kind of
Wait.
hope. He's pretending that
No.
Yeah, he pretended that he's
So
not
I'm just gonna
seeing
like
you.
take out my sword and just plunge it into the ground and kind of just look away for a minute,
Then he
as if I'm searching for something.
all right, so he's basically, you know what, in the movie, you know how Gollum had his big eyes like that. He's basically kind of like
Yeah.
that. So he's kind of he almost in a fetal position, really. He's like, Gollum. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
so he's doing that.
Crash, yes.
Ask him what he's doing here.
So
Well,
I'm just gonna like say
I
to the
think
cavern. So what's a little goblin doing here?
all right. So you acknowledge that he's there, right? Because right now he doesn't know that.
Yes.
Okay, and then he starts screaming, ah! And then he starts to move. So if you want to,
And I slap him. I slap him. I just
all right.
You
So
get a
I am going to
opportunity.
try
yeah, you have to hit
to
his
trip
armor
him.
class,
I
which
mean,
is
effectively.
15. So if you want to
No,
hit
I'm
him
going to
or
use my
grab
attack.
him,
I am going to I am going to use my attack of opportunity to grapple him.
all right. Well,
What's this thing?
his armor class is it's a
Honey.
like a very shallow lagoon,
What?
Oh,
and
okay.
this is a
Oh, it's just like marshy thing. Okay.
Okay.
now he's basically running. You got an attack of opportunity, so you can hit his AC,
Yeah.
which is 15. So I'm not going to roll initiative
No, I
because
make
you.
a touch attack. I make
Oh, a
a
touch
touch
attack.
Touched him.
attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So touch AC for this guy. Let me just double check that. I think it's maybe a 10 for the goblin. All right. So if you rolled above a 15, that's all I care about. Which I
Yeah, I rolled
probably.
Okay,
level
okay.
15.
All right. So
Uh,
you definitely
if
grab him.
it's a
So no,
goblin,
three.
I will call out to him in goblin. Don't run.
And he says, "Let me go! Let me go!"
Calm
Okay, so
down.
now
Hey,
I have
Don't
to make
run.
a post grapple check.
yeah, you're. He's not going to. He's not going to make that. So his strength is really not even
Calm
nothing.
down.
All right, so
It's a
it's a
pair of
15.
claws just digging in on him.
All right,
Uh,
so he basically
Calm
says,
down.
"Let me go, let me." And he's saying this in
Calm.
Goblin. I don't know if you can speak Goblin.
Yes, I speak. Yes, I do.
What about this guy? What about Mister Not?
I'm.
No, but if he keeps on shouting, I'm gonna slap him.
All
I
right,
tell him to be quiet. Calm down. Be quiet. Shh.
all right,
Shh.
so
You don't
he's
need.
all right.
Calm down.
Or else you're gonna get a fist to the face.
Yeah. Calm down. I said that he's a mean warrior and he'll hurt you if you keep doing that. And I really don't want him to hurt you.
All right, so he's got
Or
his eyes wide open,
You really don't
almost
want him to hurt
dilated. Yeah, almost dilated.
Okay.
He's pretty much
Shh.
terrified right now.
I
Uh,
ask him.
yeah.
I have him calm down. Shh. You know, I'm
Why don't you
just.
send him out the mine? Out of the mine. Will he go?
No, he won't go because he'll run out into a bunch of dwarves that'll kill him.
Well, you guys are outside the Dwarven city. Again, it was only like 2 to 3 miles
Okay.
away from the city.
Okay. So I asked him, "What are you doing here?"
I live here. This is my home.
This is your home. Okay, that's fine. We're not going to hurt you. Do you know where the big troll is?
The big troll. You seek the big
Yeah.
troll? No,
Yes, we.
that's not a good idea. He's killed
Well, if
many. Killed many of the dwarves. You are
yes,
with
he
the
has.
Dwarven clan.
Not really, but we're here to take care of the troll.
We
And
work for them.
if we took care of the troll, wouldn't that make life easier for you?
The trolls killed me. The troll kills them. He helped me. He's friend.
The troll is your friend.
The dwarves killed me. The troll protect me. He's friend. Do not kill the troll. He only live here.
Right.
We live here. We live together. He helped me. I help him. Why the
so
dwarves bother us?
Oh, so you're friends with the troll.
He helped me.
Well,
I help him.
I see. I see. Okay, so I guess the question is, why are you killing the dwarves then?
I never killed dwarves. He helped me. He attacked dwarves because the dwarves attacked me. I cannot fight dwarves.
Tie him up.
They're too fireful.
Tie him up and gag him, and just leave him over here in the corner.
So I'm just gonna look at Fexo. You seem very calm. What is he saying?
Well, he says, and I tell the goblin to calm down, and I look at the group and I say, this goblin is friends with the troll, and the troll protects the goblin from the dwarves who come in here and invade their home.
I see.
Why should we trust him to do anything?
Why shouldn't we? He's just a goblin.
He's friends with a troll.
He
You
helped
think
me.
the
I help
troll would
him.
be as understanding as the goblin?
No, probably not. But if they, let me ask you something. If you feel threatened, if people are coming in and threatening you, do you care? They're just feeling threatened.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's tie him up and leave him here in the corner. Gag him.
Well, if you guys want to do that, you go ahead and do that. I
What
don't care one way or another. You can
what's
kill
your
him for.
what would you suggest?
I think he'll get out of your gag and he'll alert the troll.
So
I
you
mean,
want to slit his throat?
yeah,
No,
it,
no. Well, he can
he
understand you
doesn't.
guys, so no still throat. I me good. Me help you.
Yeah,
How
so
are you going to help us?
Traps. I help my friend with traps. It alerts.
What
It
trap?
will alert him. The troll. Are you
Right.
deaf, or are you just
Right.
stupid?
Oh, you better watch your mouth there, Mr. Goblin.
You're the one asking stupid questions.
Wait, does the goblin even
How am
speak
I supposed
common?
to know what you do?
Yeah, he does speak out. He speaks common.
okay.
He was
So
yelling
you're going to
in.
show us where these
I mean, he knows
you're
that
going to
if you.
show us where these traps are, right?
He said, "Trap's dangerous. You will die. You go
Let's see.
back.
He lives in this
Stop
place.
bothering
He knows
us."
very well the structure of this place,
Yes,
which
he
also
does.
means he could pit us against the traps as well. I would
Seems
rather
to like
not
Fexo.
have him
Fexo,
guide
why don't
us.
you see if we can get him to tell you where the traps are?
So effects on.
See, yeah, I was gonna say, see if he can like draw a map.
Trap map. I have no
So
We have
map.
three options.
We have a map. We can give you the way to draw a map and identify the traps. Will you do it?
I cannot. He helped me. I cannot go against my friend. He saved my life
Fex-
many
at,
times.
at this point, Fexo pulls out his short sword and touches it to the bottom of his chin. Said, "Do I need to convince you?"
No. You right.
Alan smiles.
I've been kind.
You have
I've been
points.
kind. I've been kind. I've been talking with you. I've been willing to deal with you, but now you're basically saying he's your friend and you're gonna basically do us in. So why shouldn't I kill you now?
I warn you,
All
there
right,
are traps in the area. That should be good enough to let me go. I
All
help
I'm gonna
right.
you.
come
You
over
help
here. Hang
me.
on for a second. Since we've been talking and he yelled, I want to see if I can listen or hear anybody coming up like behind us over here.
Well, yeah, he'd
Probably
have to
not,
roll
but
pretty
just in
high.
case.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
Yeah,
pretty big.
well, maybe I can.
Yeah, it's a pretty big cave, by the way.
So at this
Nope.
point, Fexo says,
I'm
"Are you
completely
willing
deaf.
to draw on a piece of paper
I
where these
can.
traps are and identify what kind of traps are and what triggers them for me, please?"
Yes, I can tell you. Great explosion. Yes, I guess I could tell. Show you. Yeah, I cannot remember too
So I
well
look.
though.
I kind of pushed the short sword a little closer to his throat so he feels the point in his larynx. I said, "Is this triggering your memory?"
Yes, little bit.
Little
Uh,
bit, huh?
how do I
I
know
looked to
that
Sonny.
you
I
will
looked
let
to
me
Sonny
go?
and Alan, and I say, "If you guys have paper and a drawing utensil, give it to him so he can make
I've got ink and parchment.
ink and part." That's fine, because I'm talking to him in Goblin. So
Yes. All right, I will help you out.
okay, so Clorix hands you ink and paper, so as he's drawing, I have the short sword pointing into the back of his neck.
Okay. No need to be. I will help you out.
Okay.
All right, so he basically draws a map. So what's going to happen is I'll just tell you, okay, if you go forward, there's going to be the crypt. If you go left, it's going to be another mine or another cavern entrance, and so on and so forth.
Okay. Okay, so we have the map. You're just going to verbalize it to us when we get to areas of risk.
Correct. Actually,
Okay.
you know what? Let me
Ar-
just do this will be faster. I'll just do a screenshot, and then you guys can take it from there. It shouldn't take but a second. So let me do a screenshot. Pow.
Will this interrupt my porn?
Yes, it will.
Oh,
And you wonder
Trez.
why your computer messed up.
That's right. Isn't that what I said at the very beginning?
Yeah.
All right, I'll
I
just
never
call it
said I
map.
don't watch
A
porn.
lot of
I
those
mean, Jesus.
Nobody said you didn't.
silky undergarments.
This is always watching porn.
All
You
right,
must do a
so
really good job of keeping it muted, though. Or is it
all
like
right.
silent film?
Actually,
It's just
what
got
I'm
music playing.
actually, oh, you can hear the music.
I hear something.
You hear music. That's Beauty and the Beast that's playing.
Are you guys
Okay,
watching?
so
I see nothing.
yeah,
Yeah,
ditto.
I'm doing the upload right now, guys. So
Oh,
it takes a
No,
little bit.
I have a jukebox that plays the theme music from the Disney parks. So this is the Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, you have Spotify?
No, I'm on dcot, d-cot.com.
Oh.
And right now the Beauty and the Beast show is playing.
Is that
I
the
got a
movie?
brand new TV this week, and it's really
Is that the movie you're watching, or is it just a show?
sorry. That was kind of just out of left field, but it's a nice
Are
TV.
you guys?
Oh,
Can you guys
okay.
see the map? You guys see the map?
Now I do, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. Anyways, he gives you pretty much an outline. That's not that big, but you pretty much know where the crypt is, by the way, which is up here. All
Yeah.
right.
So I look at the map and it says, point to where your friend is.
I do not know where he is. He might be in crypt. Sometimes he go and snack on dwarven leg, or sometimes he is in cave to the west.
Okay. Well, we just want to talk with him. We want to negotiate a peaceful settlement.
Oh yes, whatever. I know you're here to kill. That's all you humans do is kill. You are
Well,
horrible, horrible people.
well, I
Is he
slap
saying this in
at this
common or in
point.
goblin?
At this point, I slap him across the face and I point to him. I said, "Do I look fucking human to you?
Yeah, no, you don't. You see,
I'm
you
as tall as
abusing
he
me,
is."
Paladin. Can you not see how horrible your humans are?
First of all,
What did I do?
how does he know that Sunny is a paladin? Second
Because
of all, why would she care? We haven't killed it.
well, she's
And
supposed to
and
be. She's
lastly, and lastly,
Why am
he
I
insulted
always?
me by calling me a human.
well, I wouldn't consider that an insult, but
Fexo does.
well, Miss
Whether you
Paladin.
do or not doesn't matter. Fexo considers that a hellacious insult,
Well,
and that's why he slapped him.
the big emblem of Torum would give away that she's a paladin. So
Sunny, do you have a
that's
big emblem?
That
of
could be
No,
a
Torum?
cleric.
no, wait. My cloak is two-sided. It has the emblem and the gold and red on the inside with the gauntlet fist,
And
but the
besides, who
outside
says
is
she's
black.
What part
So
of
it's on the
the
black
emblem of
side
Torm does that
is
mean that she's a paladin?
Yeah, I mean, essentially, that could be
wait. And
lawful
how does
good
a
fighter.
goblin know about
She
Torm if
could
I
be a
don't know
cleric.
about
She
Torm's
could
a
be
pot.
Yeah,
a very
Zorand
powerful
also
believer
follows
of
Torm,
Yeah,
and
I
he's a
mean,
cleric, so
but Torm is a
that doesn't
lawful
mean
good
anything.
god. Torm is a
She
lawful
could be
good
an
god.
archer.
doesn't
Heck, she
know?
could be a
But how
necromancer
does
who
a
just happens
goblin
to
know more
like
than
the
I do?
symbol of
again
Torm.
somebody's trying to kill the story, which is I don't
What's
really give a shit. So she kind of
Okay,
knows that she's a paladin. So you guys can
What does he want from me?
metagame all
okay,
you
so
want, but it's not going to affect the story one bit.
Fexo slaps him and says, "I'm not a human. I'm as
Well,
tall as you are."
yes, you're right. Manhandle me if you want. I know how you humans are.
I'm
You
not.
people are.
I am not. I slap him again. I say, "I'm not a man."
Well, Miss Paladin, he's kind of abusing the little guy. You don't want
Yeah, I
to.
gotta go back in. My
I just face palm at what he's doing. I'm not
I gotta
stopping
what
get back
him.
happened to
into the
Sunny?
game. Sorry, hang on.
Oh,
All right. All right, so yeah, he's basically saying, "Oh, okay, I told you where everything is. Can you let me go now?" So he basically drew out the
Wait, what
map
did
for
he
you.
say? What did
Well,
he ask me? I didn't hear
he's
what he asked me.
basically Fexo's manhandling him, and I figured
No, I
you
just
like,
slapped him
dude,
across the face twice.
that's he's helped you guys out. He made a little map, and I figured that the paladin is like, hey, take it easy on the guy, but maybe not. He's
No,
helped.
I said to tie him up, and you can either bring him along on a leash if you want, or leave him, tie him up and leave him here. It's your
Oh.
choice.
I have an idea.
We just bitch slap him so hard he goes unconscious.
Well, I don't have that sort of strength.
I have that sort of strength.
Right? If you want to do that, I don't give a shit. But I was thinking of hog tying him and then tie him to the grate and hang him in the drain so he's hanging there till we come back.
Okay, sounds good.
Sonny,
right.
you're supposed to stop that.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not killing him. They're just. I told him to tie him up.
Well,
So he can't hinder us.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's just as long as you're not watching him get ass raped, I don't think it should be a problem.
Yeah, I said just tie him up
Okay.
and leave him somewhere. So if
Okay.
Vexo wants to tie him up and leave him over by
So
the drain.
so at this point, I tell him that we are going to tie him up. We will be back when the troll is dead. We will be back and release him.
Yes. All right. All right.
So we tie him up. So
All right.
so I don't know. Do you have a like a chart of difficulty for knots?
Well, you would do a rope check, which is 15, and I would do an oppose to get out of it. That's about
Okay. Well, you see my rope check is in the chat.
it. Hmm.
18.
I'm gonna aid him too, actually.
All right.
well, oh, I
Don't we
see.
have like manacles or something like that? That would have been a little better.
We don't have those, so we're gonna have to tie him up. So it's a DC 15, which I made. Oh, she's got a rope check. Okay, so that increases my roll by 3, so it's 18.
I think it's 2, isn't it?
Wait,
2.
let me see. I think.
Oh, by 2. Okay,
think
so
it's
it's a
2.
17.
17.
So it's 17.
All
To aid
right.
another, do you have to have a rank?
I'm
in
still
that
gonna
thing?
knock him out though, so he's not gonna go anywhere.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
I tie him up. I tie his hands and legs. I hog tie him. Okay. So I tie the right hand to the left leg behind him, and then the left hand to the right leg behind him. So he's cross tied. So if he like pulls, he's actually cross pulling himself. It's called a hamstring tie. So if he pulls on one,
right. Yeah, I'm listening.
so if he pulls on one, he actually can pull a quad or a hammy, depending on which way he pulls, which is quite painful. And I use reverse bowline knots. A reverse bowline knot, the more you pull on it, the tighter it gets. It actually strengthens the knot when you pull on it.
Oh, okay. I thought your rope use was in here. It's not in here.
It's
Yeah, it's
use
at the
rope.
very
It's the
bottom.
very bottom. Use rope.
Oh, use rope. Okay, yeah. All right. Well, I was just wondering if it's untrained. So anybody who wants to help him out can try it out. It's untrained,
Well, he
meaning.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right.
so
I think Mr. Clorix was asking if he could help, and Clorix, you can't help because it's an untrained skill. All right, and yeah, that's
so if you anybody who rolls a 15 or greater increases my roll by 2.
yeah.
Well,
So-
I helped, so.
Yeah. So
all right, so you've got
so now it's a 19. So it's a 19.
yeah, 19's good.
So okay. So 19.
And Sonny used.
He's
I
got
think
a,
Sonny helped you as well.
yeah. So that the total roll's a 19. So he has to roll a 20 to break out of this.
That is correct. All right, so
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
We are also. I'm going to stick a piece of cloth in his mouth and then gag him.
All
Can't
right.
we just knock him out?
Well, after I do all this, you can. I don't care if you knock him out. I don't give a shit.
Alan's just like, can't he just knock him out?
So once
I mean, if he's asleep, he's not going to talk.
well, but he can't.
If he's asleep,
Well,
it's a lot
that's fine.
better.
We just
Yeah,
don't know
but
how
you
long
don't know
he'll
wakes
sleep.
up.
He'll stay up.
All right. You guys done with
So
the guy?
rope over
Probably
here, we
won't.
can double tie him.
For a long time.
Yep.
Alan, you're so strong.
Knock him out.
All right. You guys finished with the little guy?
Yes, we just
Yeah.
said yes.
All right. So yeah, I guess
So this
keep.
way.
All right. Who wants to proceed?
Can we do a list? Can we do a list listen check
Yeah,
again?
you guys can just listen, all that good stuff.
Okay, I'm hiding.
Whoops.
What the hell? Skyreach? What the hell's that?
I was whispering in what I thought this
Whichever
music
it's
sounded
called.
like. It had nothing to do
Skyrim.
with the
What's
game.
that? Is that some like new
No, it's in another
Galaxy
game.
app?
I guess
Clark
I
Jim,
did
Skyward Jim.
/E instead of /W.
All right.
Can you hear any?
All right. Which way are you guys going? Left or right or forward?
Oh, I see a skeleton over here.
There's
I
a
Guys, we
say
chest
go
over
for the
here
Skeleton?
somewhere,
crypts.
but we know where they're at.
we're
Wait,
going
I
to the
heard-
crypts?
I
Okay.
did a
Yes.
listen check. Did we hear anything?
Listen 18? No, that is new.
I'm following Ellen.
I lost you guys. I was texting. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
Don't text that. Texting is
Shut
bad.
up. What?
Texting is bad for your health.
It's like mushrooms. Is that mushrooms?
Are they
yes, that is
magic?
correct. Are they magic? You can eat one if you want.
I'm gonna gather them and put them in a pouch because maybe I can sell them.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
right, go ahead.
Is that a table and chairs or just some logs?
This is a
I have
table.
a
It's a table.
bag I put them
Yes, we all stop at the table and eat some lunch.
in. Want some
Mm.
mushrooms?
All right.
I got
Now,
lots of mushrooms here.
yeah, now you guys can make a listen check. Make a listen check.
Where's listen right there?
Oh, well, I guess I wasn't paying attention as I'm gathering my mushrooms. I didn't hear shit.
Oh my god, Sonny. I misread like that listen
know
check for a
Fexo was-
linen check. I'm like, a linen check? What the heck is a linen
Ellen
check?
and
A lit-
Fexo.
Are you guys hear some noise coming from the crypt? Coming from the crypt.
No.
Some noise? Does it sound like water dripping? Does it sound like chains
All right,
clanking?
initiative.
Does it sound like somebody's having lunch at a table?
Well, Mr. Knot already figured it out, so here's my rule.
I mean, I did get a 32 listen. Why didn't I get any form of confirmation of that?
Because I hate you. That's why, and I want you to die. All right, so
That's not gonna happen. You know that, right?
What the heck am I doing? Why do I
Is that the
keep getting
troll?
two?
No, it's not the troll. It's basically a.
Not a
Oh, make an undead.
Good.
Make an undead check.
I'm back.
Is that
Oh,
me?
religion check.
And
A
doing
religion.
an
Whoever has
undead?
religion. Religion.
Oh, that'd
Oh,
be
I
Sonny,
think I have
you have
religion,
religion.
don't I?
yeah.
Yes, I do too.
Yep.
Roll your religions.
All right, so
Oh,
Woohoo!
I don't have a ring.
Woohoo! Look at that check, baby.
No real.
all right.
I guess I'm too interested in Gaston trying to rally the troops to hunt beasts down.
Gaston.
All right, you guys made that check.
He's go first.
It's the check is 30, by the way. It's pretty high. All right.
What are these blue things? Are they mushrooms?
These are more mushrooms. Yeah.
Psychedelic mushrooms.
I figured it out.
How would you know that?
Because
Give
they're
them
blue.
power.
You saw me collect the other mushrooms for the culinary specialist. I'll get those blue ones on the way out.
All right. You know that this thing
Are those
is.
coffins?
Yes, they are the coffins for the undead.
Oh, those are
The dwarven
cool, though.
undead. The dwarven undead.
I
This
like
is
Oh,
basically
okay.
a forgotten crypt that the dwarves buried some of the miners in. All right, so this is definitely
can-
a zombie because you can see some
Can I
of
act
its
evil?
zombies. Are technically
Oh, he's
always
undead.
good. They're always good.
Dead.
Yeah, they're undead. They're always
I'm
good.
sorry, I don't know how to turn undead. Even if I can.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. You guys
I don't know
they're
how to
undead.
do that.
But this thing is a zombie. It's a very large zombie. And the check for this undead is going to be a 30, which I don't.
99% of the time, zombies and other undead are evil.
Yeah. All right. Well, Tyr, You're not surprised. It's not surprised. It basically was kind of just waiting for to
Where is
ambush one
it?
of you guys. It's right
Where
here,
is
guys.
it?
I don't know how to turn undead.
Oh,
I'm looking. I'm
okay.
looking it up.
All right, so
I'm
yeah,
going to
that is.
here, and I'm gonna shoot it.
All right, AC for this thing is
Um,
16. 16.
is it considered undead?
Zombies are usually in the United States of America considered undead. I don't know what country you're. Oh, they're Canada. Canada might be different.
I meant in.
Canada. Canada.
I meant
No, in
in the
In
Canada,
Canada,
in,
States.
in Canada, zombies are your friends.
no, in
Yeah.
Canada, they're the prime minister.
Yeah.
Which one?
Do I really have to say? They're politicians, aren't they?
Nope.
They are undead to begin with.
That's my point.
I have to tell you, I'm not real sure how to do turn undead.
Oh
I've been
snap!
reading it and it's
Then don't
really
do it.
confusing.
Then do not do it.
Huh?
It is also.
All
It
right.
is also.
I
Hold on, Sunny. Undead are also one of my favorite enemies. So yeah, take that into account, and that is force damage.
All right. All right. So the zombie, you already know that piercing damage will. It has a DR of 5. So, is that a total of 20? Is that correct?
Is
20.
it piercing,
Mm,
slashing, or bludgeoning?
I think
Zombies usually have slashing. So
zombies
zombies usually have
are. Yeah, that's
slashing,
right.
and the
Slashing.
others bludgeoning.
I think it's slashing only. I don't know about piercing though. I don't think it's piercing. I think it's only slashing. But let me double check that. Slashing. Yeah, it's only slashing, and this is a piercing weapon. So yeah. Okay. Well, it does have a DR of 5. All right. So that's a total of 20 if I'm correct. I'll put down 20. All right, Clark. You see this very large zombie thing, kind of.
Well, really, I don't yet.
Can't really make out what kind of zombie it is,
he's
but
around
you
the
do.
corner, so he
Oh,
doesn't see it.
there
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah.
All right. Well, that's not gonna work. So let's see. Where did I move from? Um. I'm gonna move here instead, and I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on me.
Mage armor it is. All right. So this thing is gonna move forward. Pow, 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 and that is all you can do. All right. Actually, he can charge. That's correct. A zombie can charge. All right. So he's gonna charge, and he's gonna hit. I'm gonna roll 1d3 to make it fair. Uh,
He to know I'm there, he has to roll against my hide check of 31.
Okay, then I'm gonna do Mr. Nick,
22.
Mr. Knot. Yeah. Or is it? Are you hiding as well, Knot? If not, if you are hiding,
Why would I
then
hide?
I don't know. All right, so
It's
it's
just
he's
why
gonna
would I
go.
hide?
He's gonna go. He's gonna hit Sunny. All right, so
Oh,
Sunny,
thanks. Why do I always get it?
because Knot was 1 and you were 2. Fexa was gonna be 3, but he said he's hiding, so that's
That's
why.
why I have the little ninja mask on me right now because I rolled my hide check.
Fine.
That's
All right.
Fine.
Carol patented.
Wait,
You're.
he's 2 spaces away from me. How can he hit me?
He's large. He's a large creature.
No, he takes up this space, Sonny. So he's right next to you.
Yeah, he's actually. Let me draw the
Doesn't hit
thing
anyway,
here.
so
He's a
Why
10
do
by
why
10
do they all
creature.
charge me? I don't want them to charge
You're the
me.
meat shield. That's why you made
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna say
I-
you're the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
also a
can't do
tank.
nothing when they come too close.
Well, I rolled a 2,
Well,
guys.
wait,
if
that
you're
It's
didn't
not
prone,
like, yeah.
you can poke them from the ground.
So it currently has AC 14. This will be very
That was gross.
All
Thank you.
right. So
I
Sunny,
practice every morning.
I think your armor
Yes.
class is 24, if I'm not mistaken, right?
28 right now.
Uh,
How's it 28?
yeah. How's it 28?
Remember what was on there. Like to look and see. Jeez.
Well, I'm looking at the forum, so I can
What's
instead of
her
asking
base
you
AC?
guys.
Does a 19 hit
No, no,
that?
it's on the forums, guys. I mean, it's right there. She's the first one. No, she's not the first one. She's the third one on the list, and it's 24. So
So
Unless
still
you can.
19 doesn't hit it. So.
Right.
Yeah,
I
I'm
had
just.
hit something that
Yeah,
was
I'm
still
going
on
by the
its
Because
forum.
Zoran's not there, so assume that his +3 is not there either. So
Yeah, but the thing is, I did put on a forum that his persistent
Oh yeah, I
thing
saw
is
that.
no good. So that's not gonna work. Neither is the Iron Thorn. So her armor class is 24. All right, it's all good. I'm not gonna hit her. All right, Sonny, you are up. This thing
Wait,
tried to hit you.
you skipped me. You
Oh,
skipped me.
okay, yeah, go ahead and go. Yeah.
I'm gonna smite his. What?
No, it's
What?
not. It's not the turn, Alan.
Oh,
That's fine.
Ooh,
Yeah,
there's a
so that's
fumble.
yeah,
you
it's a
didn't know.
fumble. All right, so
I passed it, so fuck that.
All
So
right,
he
right.
took
so
What? I don't
28
know what's
points of
going on.
damage.
28 damage. Got it.
Nope, he took more than that.
Well,
No, he took
doesn't
24.
a fumble stop all other attacks, even if you roll your 15?
Nope,
Okay.
No.
doesn't.
It's just whether
My
he
passive
falls in
doesn't.
front. Yeah. No,
You're
that's
thinking in
fine.
football where there's only one ball to fumble.
Fumble!
All right, so I take it
what if
that
hold on question though, what if he say he failed that fumble, would that second his offhand attack still go, or would it have
yeah, it
stopped
would
it?
still go, but he would be at -4 because he's on the floor. You can still attack while on the floor. So that
No, I
20.
know, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I was
I think
asking, is
she's
just
talking
because I
about
wasn't
I
this
think
sure.
specific
DMs handle it
sequence.
differently. What in my games,
Oh,
if you fumble, all attacks after the fumble are negated.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
it's just a DM thing.
Okay.
well, actually
So,
it's a right thing, but we won't go into that.
No, I was just
That's
asking
yeah.
for my own personal curiosity. That's all.
All right. Well, not to criticize anybody's DMing thing, but All right. So, since this
why
is
not? We
a
criticize yours.
well, if I'm wrong, I will totally admit
Okay,
it.
let's move on. Let's not
So,
get back into discussion.
so that 19 is a 14 plus 4. That one's a fumble, and then so what's the total with the DR of 15? I would assume. 44 minus 15? Okay.
Well, it's slashing weapon, so it's slashing weapon.
Oh, it is a slashing weapon. What kind of weapon is it?
A bastard sword.
All right, so bastard sword. Yeah, you know what? I was thinking of actually moving to um, fantasy grounds because I hate having to figure out what the hell all these pluses and minuses are. I just fucking hate it. All right, so I might be switching. Yeah, maybe in the future. All right, so
just as I'm getting used to this thing.
well, the thing
Yeah,
is, I don't
seriously.
know what the hell he could be putting a +6 just because he wants to. So I don't know what his +6 is for. You see?
You can look at a sheet, can't you?
Yeah, but then
Yes, you
we
should
would
be
be
able to.
here all night trying to debate it. So that's just not gonna work.
Not
All right.
really. Just click on me, then go to attributes, and there's all the attributes I'm using.
Yeah, but then what's the +6 for? I don't know what the +6 is for. It doesn't
That's my base attack
specify.
bonus.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't have known that unless he told me. All right, so I trust him. It's just that
Excuse me.
he's getting a lot of pluses on that one. All right,
Again,
so
you go to my sheet,
Famous
attributes and
last
ability.
words.
They are customized attributes, so they're like in the top and stuff.
well, yeah, that's why I hate. That's why I'm not too crazy about Roll20. All right, so but it's a good thing. So let's not forget about that. So it's slashing. So let's he's taking a total of 44 since it's all slashing damage. Good to go. All right, Fexil. What? Oh, I'm sorry, Sunny. Sunny. Let me. I'll get out of Roll20 because it's slowing down for some reason. So let me just get back into it. But it is Sunny's turn. You can go ahead and roll, Sunny. Armor class is 16, by the way. Armor class is 16.
All right. I am going to smite him.
14. It's 14.
Going to
Just
smite
charged.
Um,
him.
yeah, I don't know how I got to 14, but if there's some pluses
When
that
you
He
you get.
charge,
charged.
when you charge, your opponent gets
Oh,
plus
yeah,
2
yeah.
to
That's
attack
true.
you.
Yeah, he's right. All right, so 14 it is.
And he's evil, right? He's evil.
No,
Yes.
he's gonna
All
Yep.
he's
right.
bake he was about to bake you a cake, but you guys interrupted his cooking, so it's
Yes.
you're technically
Yes, he's evil.
no. I'm
Oh,
kidding.
fumble.
I kid. All right, you fumbled, so
Fumble.
that's definitely a miss. And the 22 for the second attack does hit for 25 damage. So there's some benefits to doing it my way. At least he takes some damage. So minus 25. All right, because it is a slashing weapon. but you do make your fumble thing, so there you go. Minus
What is that?
25. Well, you don't fall over is basically what I'm trying to tell you. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So next person is Fixu. Fixu Changeu.
I did you just call for Fexo? Because you just phased out there.
No, I can you hear me? It's Fexo's turn. Fexo.
Fexo. Actually, I'm gonna move here. Okay, I'm done.
All right. All right. Tier round two.
Thanks, Fexo.
Uh, going to grab you.
You guys just did like 100 points of damage to it.
Oh, I'm within 30 feet.
Hey, did
Are
you
you guys
smite evil, Sonny?
are you guys
What?
breaking up a little bit maybe, or is it just me?
You
Yeah,
A
someone
little bit.
is.
Yes.
yes, there's break. Yes, there has been
Wait,
breaking up.
what did I do?
No, it's the phone is. I mean there's a problem with the. That's fine. So clear. Tier, you are hitting armor class new round, which is 16 now. So new
10
crit.
damage.
Right. Bow with a piercing 10. That is correct. Yes. Minus 10. All right. Clorix, do you wanted something? You have something to tell the group?
Look south. Do we do a spot check?
Well, you should. I don't know if you can tell what it is, but I'm seeing that you can see what I can see. There's really no spot check needed because it's.
Oh crap! I do barely see it.
Yeah. Maybe Fexo can
Yeah,
see
there's
it as
something
well.
down there.
Oh, Fexo, you can see it too, Fexo.
I see it fine, but I have 120-foot dark vision, so or 120-foot low light and 60-foot dark. So
Yeah. Well, you are seeing something to the south, by the way.
Oh, I meant to look something up.
Let me. I got something now that
wait,
I
wait.
see
Did you
that.
just say to the south?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking through your vision, and I can see something. So
No,
you
I
should
don't.
be.
There's nothing on my screen to
You're
the
not.
south of me.
Maybe your monitor is really dark, perhaps. But Fexo, I mean Clorix
No,
can
it's
see something.
dark. Yeah. You know
Yeah.
what? We all have like the night vision,
No,
and we can't
I
see
can only
can't
see
see
60
past
feet.
here.
I can only
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
60
You
feet.
you are. Oh, Sonny, you can see something too.
I can only see 60 feet. I do not see what's there that's outside of my range.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's a little bit too far for you then.
I can
But
see it. I can see something, but I can't make it out what it is.
okay. Well, all right. Well, just as long as
Like if I look really
Clorix.
close, it looks like something with a club.
Uh-huh. There you go. All right, Clorix, you saw
That's
something.
you have
Or
my
you damn
vision set.
goblin.
Here's the thing. You have my vision set to 60 feet of dark 50 feet of dark vision
No,
is
no,
what
I
you
have
have
you
me
at
set to.
60. No, no, you have it 60. You have it at 60,
Well,
60.
well okay, well at the 60th feet it's black to
Yeah,
me.
well, the thing is, you're right at the edge of the vision, so that's probably because I can see the health on this
Let's
thing. That
go. Come
yeah.
on.
So yeah, Clorix, go ahead and go.
Let's kill this thing.
Yeah, but
Clark,
Clark's is
kill
the
it.
same
Well,
distance from me.
I've never used this, but I'm gonna try it. See if it helps us.
Well, he's got
That
low
staff
light
that I picked
vision.
up a while ago, it's got a wall of ice. I'm gonna try casting wall of
Oh, you know what,
ice
guys? I'm gonna put a torch.
across like this.
Let me put a handout. I'm gonna put a torch so everybody can like if you're doing a fireball or something like that, you can just put it on there. So let me just put a torch here because I do this in the other campaign and it works. It's working out pretty well. All right, so if you want, you can go ahead and just use it if you want to do that.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
I
So
don't either.
I don't know, like I'm putting a torch
Just-
on the map, so you guys should be able to see that, right? Correct? And then if you go to your journal, you will see that there is a torch there for you to drag and drop in
My
the whatchamacallit.
journal.
So, yeah, go to your journal where your character sheet is.
I can't drag.
Okay.
Uh, oh shit, no, I put the wrong thing in here.
I mean, I see it. I can click on it and I can look at it.
No, I put a handout. Sorry,
I
I
just
see.
guys.
can't put one in the game.
Yeah, no, 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 no. Okay, so torch. I did a handout instead of a. All right, and try it now, guys. You should be able to drag and drop. Okay,
There.
that's everybody, right?
Well, I put it there, but now I can't control it.
Let me double check.
I
Generic
see two torches.
control by all players. Okay. Let me just double. Let me delete that one. Delete. Yes. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Try it. Try it now, guys. Everybody should be able to put a torch in the map. Is that
It,
all right? See? Now you can actually say, for example, I'm doing a fire. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, you guys. You see, when you can put a radius and say this is a fireball DM. I'm putting it here, so you guys have control over that. All right. So now that they've figured that out, uh, Clorix, why don't you throw a torch here and it'll illuminate the area just for for you guys to practice with it. All right. Now are you guys getting it? Are you getting that? Can you
I don't know where to
guys?
find the torch.
It should be in your
Am I in the right
character.
tab?
Should be in your
You see
handout.
at the very top, you got like the chat bubbles, the newspaper, the little music
Yeah.
note. Click the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
newspaper.
Yeah.
It's the very top, and then just drag it from there and put it into the game.
Whoops.
Wait, what newspaper?
The very top right of your screen, like just above the chat,
Huh?
you see the newspaper icon? There's chat bubbles,
Yeah.
newspaper, music note.
Ooh,
Click
Oh,
the music
torch.
note. I mean, click the, yeah, there you go.
cool.
Now you guys can say I'm putting the fireball here, DM, and then you can just say the radius is 30 feet and so on and so forth.
Oh,
All right.
like so if I open a sun rod and it's like 60 feet, then you just say
Yeah, yeah. So that way you guys
Okay.
can take care of business. All right. Clorix threw a torch over here, so you guys should be able to see exactly what the hell it is. Now, it's not your official maneuver, Clorix. I just wanted you guys to practice with a torch. So anyway, you did throw a torch.
Lord
What
already
else are you
said
up
what he was doing, so
what did he say he was doing? I don't know what he said he was doing.
I've never cast it before, but that staff that I got a while ago has Wall of Ice, and I want to cast Wall of Ice across here like this.
All right. Well, get
Ooh,
specific with the wall of ice.
Clarks, you're
Is it
so
just a wall? How
smart.
how tall is it?
You get
How
that.
all that good stuff.
I don't know. It just says hemisphere. The wall takes the form of a hemisphere whose maximum radius is 3 feet plus 1 foot per caster level. So I should be able to do up to
Wow.
11 feet.
All right.
Wow.
What's the
I'm impressed.
what's the length of it? What's the length of it?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
All right. Well,
no,
you
you should
can.
make an ice plane. You should make an ice plane.
Well, why don't you look that up and get the
Yeah, that's what I
specifics?
said, isn't it? No, I.
Ice
No, you
wall.
have two choices.
No, I
Oh, you
think
can
when he
shoot.
said
Bless
ice
you.
plane, he wants you to put
Yes.
Sneeze.
a wall
Thank
or
you.
a sheet of ice on the floor. Is what I think what he meant. You're putting
yeah,
a
so he
wall.
slips and falls.
Yeah. That.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So as long as it doesn't exceed 1,000 square feet.
Yeah. All right. So how? What are you gonna do? You gonna put a wall, or are you gonna put a sheet of?
So
Uh,
it would be an ice plane.
okay. Oh, okay. And what's the actual name of the staff? Because I'll just go ahead and look it up.
Wall of ice, or the name of the staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I've
Is it
got it
just?
here. Hang
Does
on.
it go specifically by the wall of ice?
Rune
Uh,
Staff of Frost. No, there's 3 spells on it that I can cast, and each spell has
He
3 charges
casts
per day.
exactly as the Wall of Ice spell. He trades one of his spell slots for Wall of Ice.
all right. Well, you said you have three options: wall of ice. What else?
There's Wall of Ice. Wait, where is it at? Wall of Ice, Ice Storm, and Cone of Cold, but I can't cast a 5th level spell yet, so I
Ice
can't use
Flame.
Cone of Cold.
A sheet of strong hard ice appears. The wall is 1 inch thick per caster level. It covers a 10-foot square per caster level. Fuck.
All right. Well, just tell me what you're doing so we can go to the next person. You put a wall of ice. Is that correct? That green
Yeah.
thing? All right, there go with that.
Yeah.
All right, so the zombie is going to attack Sunny again. So here's a to hit. Pow. Oh, crit. Let me confirm. Pow. That does not confirm because her armor
No, he
class
just did 13.
13 damage.
Yeah,
Good, good.
right. 13.
All right, Not. You're up.
I proceed to destroy him
All
in a very
right.
fashionable way.
Proceed. Please proceed.
I proceed to destroy him in a very fashionable way.
All right, armor class 16. Okay, that two hit. 12 and 16 is 28. All right, he's still up and kicking. All right, so we got Not is done. Sunny, you're up.
Alright, yeah, I'm let's see, I got 4 smite, so I may as well smite this guy again. Save my other 2 for the other guy. So I am going to swear that's 2,
Now he's
I'll
trying
be
to.
right back.
Yeah. Okay.
7.
I really should have read this before the game, but I didn't know I'd be casting it. It
No, that's
says that
fine.
I can specify its dimensions. The wall is 1 inch thick per caster level, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Tress
So
said that.
I'm 8th level, so it's 8 inches thick. And
Oh yeah, he got some damage.
how tall is the place?
The cave is about
The
20,
from floor to
25,
ceiling.
25 feet from floor to ceiling. 25 feet.
Okay, and this
Pretty big.
is what is this here? It's about 40 feet across.
Uh-huh.
So my math is amazing. That's exactly 1,000 square feet. So yes, I will fill that space completely.
Okay, great, great. All right, Sunny, you hit and you kill it because its armor class is only 16.
Too bad there isn't something standing next to me because I now have cleave.
All right. So basically, this was a gray render a zombie. Gray render zombie. All right. So now you have a barricade between you and the cave troll. So let me put him in the initiative. Actually, we'll start a new initiative. No, it's the same initiative. All right. So we'll start from the.
Can I heal myself to full health?
Well,
I'm not gonna use my bladder, I'm gonna use my cure light wounds that I
well,
still
the
have.
cave troll is not going. He's not going to penetrate that wall. So you guys are fine for a couple of rounds. All right, so we got. We'll start from the beginning of the round, which is tier. Mr. Clorix did put this barricade between you and the cave troll. So nobody is doing anything. As a matter of fact,
Wait, yes I am, because if we have a couple of rounds.
yes, yes. So basically, you
Okay,
can't.
That wall of
so
ice is
I
up
am
for 8
going
minutes.
to I'm gonna
Oh, okay, well, it's going to be more.
I'm going to use a spell of divine favor on myself.
All right.
Gives me +2 on my attack.
While you're doing this, he's pounding on the wall, but it's not doing much damage
Where did he
now,
go?
or I can do damage. So he's pounding on the wall. You're doing your healing. You guys have 8 minutes
And
to.
I'm adding well this doesn't I'm gonna also cast protection from chaos and evil on myself
All right.
for my second.
So the.
So +2 my armor
I need a
class.
bio break real fast.
All right. So he's
Counter mine.
basically he's stopping his attack on the wall. So when you finish doing your what you're doing, Sonny, or whoever else wants to do anything, because this is basically he's not going to get through the wall. So
What do you mean he can't get through the wall?
Yeah, he
hits
can.
He hits the damn thing with the club. The ice just starts to break.
well, I didn't get the specifics, but it's 8 inches of ice is pretty it's pretty damn thick.
Has
Yeah.
3 hit points per inch of thickness for each 10
I'm not
foot
seeing
section.
anything.
Oh, 3 hit
Not
points for
seeing
each.
So
anything.
that's like 20 something hit points.
Wait, now I got it.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't want to get technical, but if you are saying that, if you're giving me some hit points, then I'm gonna go ahead and try to go through the. I'm gonna go through the door. So,
Since it is an object, it takes half damage and it also has hardness 8. But
all right. So, approximately how many rounds would it take for me to get through? Maybe 2 rounds.
how much damage does it deal?
Yeah. Well, here's the damage for the wall right now to hit. Pow.
I'm back.
All right. So that's 22. That's
Divided by
crit.
2, that's 11, minus 8, that's 3 damage. It would take around 7 rounds.
All right. So he's beating the door for 7. Let's go with 7 rounds then. All right. So you guys have 7 rounds to for him to get through the wall. So 7 rounds is a long time, guys. So I'll let you
And
do
wait,
whatever you
I'm just
want.
like gonna
two, my
go and
armor.
step up to the troll and say, "Hey, troll, stop hitting the wall."
That he's kind of you kind of see the transparent face of the troll, and he is pretty pissed off. So yeah, let me go ahead and see if your friend gets out of the rope. So it's
I
1d20
I
plus.
knocked him. I knocked him unconscious.
Yeah, but the troll went by and helped him out. All right, so that's why it took him a while to get here. All right, so basically, it's he's not doing shit. All right, so he basically just woke him up, but the troll heard you guys fighting, so he decided to come here and investigate. And it's gonna take the goblin a while for him to get out. If he, even if he get, I mean, I only have a +4, so not a very good chance.
Is
All
the
I'm
right,
gonna
troll
grab Sunny.
is the
I'm
troll
gonna grab
large
Sunny and
it's
tell
or
large.
her to
giant?
step
Yes,
beside me.
it's large.
Is
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Wait, what did I do?
I'm gonna tell you to step beside me. We're gonna be charging him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely want to smite charge him.
Yep.
All
So
right.
come with me.
Do
All
we
right.
know what this thing is, or do we need to
No,
roll
no, no,
for it?
no, 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 no. I said go here. He has not broken the wall yet. So we are both going
All
to ready
right,
in
all
action.
right. I'm waiting.
Charge as soon as the wall is breached.
And
All right.
whenever he goes through it, he takes 1d6 points of cold damage plus 1 point per caster level, and there's no save.
Sure, sure. Yeah. I mean, that's what you got. All right. Well, hopefully you guys can kill this thing. I'm gonna go on initiative 18. So you guys can start rolling because you're waiting for me to get through the wall. I'm eventually gonna get through the wall, and that's when I'm gonna go.
We have ready actions to charge as soon as he
I
breaks the walls.
have a ready. I have a readied arrow.
Why
All
do
right.
you
I'd
guys
say you
always
do,
roll
my
higher
god.
than me? Oh,
What?
except Alan. All
Oh
right,
shoot! You guys are in the way. I stand on the table.
Yeah, use the higher ground.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So he eventually gets
The
out. So
3 feet higher.
a rated action goes
He
off,
is.
guys. Whoever wants to
so
Okay,
it's
do
like
well,
something.
point oh 0.07 and point
did
oh.
he go through the thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is in
it's
the thing, so he's gonna take damage
He
every
does
round as long as he remains in that thing.
1d6
well, no, he's going through
plus
the wall.
8.
I just want you guys to attack him
Okay.
before he does his charge attack.
Yes.
He
Okay.
takes
What I'm
Whoa, whoa,
10
whoa,
saying
damage.
whoa, whoa,
is
whoa!
that
I have a ready to action too, so
Yeah,
we all
everybody
need.
my
can.
ready
Yeah,
action is to charge him, so I'm not really giving him much space to,
yeah. Well,
Well,
let's go.
So how?
Let's go through the list, guys. Everybody has a rated
I
action. I get it,
okay.
but
Shall we re-roll the
Yeah,
initiative since we've had prep
I'm
time?
ready.
yeah, yeah. Everybody's already rolled. If you
We
haven't
did
rolled,
just roll it.
we are. Everybody's rolled. All right. So Tier, you have a rated action. You can go first.
No, no. But what I'm saying is that as soon as he breaches, so he wouldn't get an action.
But everybody, yes, I know
The troll wouldn't.
everybody has a.
Oh, okay.
Everybody has to get the rated action out first before you can do what you got to do. All right. So Tier, your rated action. He's basically broken through the wall.
My
So
ice wall caused chaos, I'm sorry.
But
all right.
he
So
got exploded.
you crit it, damage 15. That is a total of 37.
37.
37. Okay.
Yep.
All right. 37 it is. Got it. All right, Clorix, you have a rated action. Do what you got to do.
Well, I guess my ready to action is that he takes 10 points of damage because he's standing in my ice wall.
Well, he's
I mean, you can
technically
cast a
going
spell while
through the
the
yeah.
wall is.
Oh, for real? Oh,
No,
wait,
no,
actually.
for fake. You can cast a fake spell, not a real spell.
Cast a fake spell, quick.
Yeah, everybody's doing the ready to
25.
action thing right now.
25 plus 20, that is not
I
55
mean, if he
feet, so
broke
I would have to
through,
move.
he automatically gets the damage dealt to him anyways. So
Can I move at the same time?
Yeah, you
no,
move.
it's only
No.
one
You
standard
can
Well,
do.
action.
actually, never mind. I'll just cast magic missiles.
Yeah, you can move forward and do what you got to do. You already know how to play, so.
Well, it's a ready to action. I was just curious.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You could still move if you wanted to do something like a standard or
Oh,
whatever.
okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna move like no, not there. There. And then cast Scorching Ray on him.
All right. So yeah, give me the damage.
Cast something on him that like makes him stay still. You have
That would be the priest.
I didn't take.
Not.
I thought I had the spell. I didn't take it today.
So a ranged
We
touch
won't
attack.
need to. He's going to be stuck in there. So
He's stuck in the ice wall, right?
I want it.
Yeah.
There it goes.
I don't.
well, he's
I
not
don't.
stuck, but we are gonna bottleneck him into being
No,
stuck.
he's. All right. Well, whatever. All right. So flat-footed touch AC is 10. I'm sorry. Touch AC is 10. If you're doing a ranged touch
So
attack.
all three. Yeah, I did.
One of them crits.
I don't know.
Scorching
Can
Ray
spells
doesn't
crit?
crit.
Yes, it does. Spells can crit.
For real?
Yes, they can. They're a natural 20. It's ×2 multiplier.
All right. So basically, you're gonna
Snap,
roll
alright.
4 times. You're gonna roll 4 times.
Yeah, roll one more time, and if that hits, then
Yeah, he's gonna.
so
hit.
one of
Yep.
the raise crit.
Okay, so then that would be.
Well, you don't
one of
multiply.
How
You
much-
just.
So it'd
he
be
just does
it'd
it
be
again.
16 plus 6. I mean 16d6.
Oh, yeah, that's correct.
Each ray is 4d6. So the crit one is doubled up. So that's that.
No, you don't
So
double
that's
up. You
that
just
46.
work?
you just do it again. That's all. You don't times it. You do it
Wow,
again.
that's gonna be
Yeah,
some
that's why I
damage.
said double up on dice.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
you go,
yeah.
Clark.
All right. So
Wait,
51.
I don't cast 24 die.
No, you cast 20.
No, you're
So
16.
yeah,
you're
8 and 4 and
16.
4. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All
That's what I
right.
was getting confused about.
No,
So
you're
one
good.
fire damage.
No, yeah, that's what you need. Fire damage. All right.
Oh crap! Yeah, because he's a troll. I forgot.
All right. We got Clorix. Cave Troll is. Everybody's ready, so I'll go last. So Sunny, you are. Go ahead and do your thing.
Okay, I am going to charge smite this guy.
Cody, you only rolled 16 dice.
Yeah, he only gets 16.
No, I thought you said if he crit, he got double the dice for the one-time crit.
Each die is 4d6, so I rolled 8d6 plus another.
Yeah,
4
only
plus
one of
another
the sets. Only one of the race crit, not all of them.
Right.
So my
So if it's 4d6, he should roll 8d6 plus 4, which is
Plus
12, which is plus 4, which is 16, which is plus 4.
No. There's only 3 rays, okay? Each of them
Oh,
has.
only 3
only 3.
rays. I'm sorry.
Yes.
You said there were 4 rays and 1 crit.
The last
Yeah.
one was to confirm the crit. That's all that was.
Okay.
Also, you add a bit of extra damage to that because I am on my the stance called leading the charge. You get a +5 to your damage. So that's my initiator level.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Anyone
I
who
didn't
charges.
I
Anyone
didn't
who
add the
charges.
extra 5.
Yeah, so
All
that's
right.
36
So that's
damage.
36. I got it. All right. 36 it is. All right. We got Fexo. You are going, sir.
I'm going to hold my action.
All right.
This is a ready
This
action.
is your ready
so it's not
action.
your turn.
I understand that, but there's other people who have to go. I want to see who ends up
Oh,
where
okay.
before I do what I want to do.
All right. So not your last.
I'll go last on the
All
red
right, charge in. As well. I am going to use my rage as well, so that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's going to be very fun. Also very fun.
There's a cave troll.
Let's have fun with the
Should I
cave troll.
remove my green line, or is it technically still going right now?
It's
Well,
melting.
he just crashed through the barricade, so
Can you
it's
make
fine.
a thinner green
No,
line?
yeah,
Maybe
he's
like
good.
melting.
It's just basically the ice wall right there, which is fine.
The ice stone has melted. The ice stone has melted. The ice stone has melted.
What is that from?
That's from the Midsummer Fire Festival in WoW.
Yeah.
You
No.
go kill Akuna or whatever his name
Okay.
is.
Yeah.
Let's see what
There was
happens.
a
I'm
there was
trying.
a glitch with that event that caused the ice stone is melted to spam the entire world.
I think we all need to get our WoW guild roll. Yeah.
I just don't feel the love for World of Warcraft anymore.
What?
I don't
It's
either.
just too
I
too
know,
old of a
that's why I've been
game.
gone. I've been guild warring it for a while because I'm so much better at guild wars than I am at WoW.
Yeah.
What are you playing in Guild Wars?
I'm. What do you think?
Try to
I'm
guess.
All right, so you
Try to
hit
guess.
with
Oh, I don't know. A guardian, maybe. A guardian.
Maybe.
There you go.
Guardian.
That's
Oh,
my
how
answer.
did you ever guess? Well,
All right.
actually, I have
Because of
plenty
my
of all
superior,
different.
my superior
I have-
engineer
I have one of
guide.
each, and I play the
So what
Guardian
hits?
and the Revenant and the and my Mesmer the most.
All right, so
Okay, so it's
you hit
it's Fexo's
two.
turn.
You hit three times, right? 17, 26,
Well,
and
what's his
25.
AC?
Mm-hmm.
21.
Oh,
21
wait,
is
what?
his AC. 21 is the AC.
25, 23, and 23 hit then. I hit 3 times.
So yeah, what's the total?
That's
17, 26, and 25.
68.
He's
Yeah.
probably dead. 68. All right, he's definitely 100% dead. All right. All right, well that's it, guys. I mean
Poor Trez. Didn't
this
even
thing
get to
really
go.
helped out a
Poor
lot, by the
Fexo.
way.
You know what? You know what? That's okay. I'm going to
Let's
Right,
check and see if they got anything on them.
I'm going to start draining the blood out of this thing into vials.
Okay, very good.
All right.
What about this dead guy? Can we get anything off him? Oh wait, I'm gonna finish collecting these blue mushrooms over here. Remember, I got the mushrooms. I'm gonna take them back to the
Ooh,
that
I forgot.
wanted those potions.
All right, so this guy is
You
a
need XP.
6, and this guy's an 8. All right, 6 and 8. So, all right, that'll be it. Let me see the
Levels are we
got
still 8 and 7?
7. Almost 8.
All right,
Almost.
so we got 1d20 plus 4.
So how many 8s and how many 7s?
I'm a 7.
Oh
I have
shit!
no idea what you're
I'm 8.
I'm 7.
And your friend, since you don't want to metagame, he does make his roll as you can see that I rolled a 19. So
Put it in chat again, because I can't keep up with that.
oh, the XPs.
Levels. No, your levels. I'm trying to do the XP.
Oh, well, let me
I'm
do the
just not
whiz,
as
and you
good
guys
at
can
it
figure
as-
that out.
Who's
So-
doing the math? Because it's not gonna be me.
Clorks.
I'm trying. I just need everybody to put their level in chat. I'm not as
Okay,
good as
sorry.
Alan, whatever your name is, Carol.
Carol, names you go by when.
Level's Fexo.
7.
Level Sunny.
7.
So we've only got 2 8s?
That's not right.
no,
Oh,
because
Zoran's
Zoran-
also
Oh, wait,
8.
we're
Zoran
missing
is an 8
Zoran.
as
That's
well.
right. Okay, so 2 8s, 3 7s. One was a 6 and one was an 8, he said?
Yes.
Alright. If you're level 8, you get 720. If you're level 7, you get 910.
720.
Oh, I leveled.
Woohoo!
I is level 8 now.
10. Okay.
What is the level 9 experience? Does anyone happen to know it offhand?
If you're level 9,
How many vials of troll
Yeah.
blood do I get
36,000.
draining them from him?
36,000.
Yeah.
Thank you.
all right, good.
Don't, oh, I was gonna say I don't know. Jam's not here, but he just got back.
What's the word? What's the question?
How many vials
Bird's
does
the
Fexo
word.
get?
Well, this thing is an
This over here.
it's a 8 gallon 8 gallon guy. So 4 vials is a
Yeah.
quart, I think it is. Or
Yeah, but we've been hacking and slashing at him, so some of that blood's on the floor.
No,
yeah,
it
that's why
isn't.
it's a 10
Just give them
minus
medium
2 is an
amount then.
8. 8. It's a total 10 if you guys wouldn't have fucked it up or bled him to death. But it's now you just lost 2 gallons is what I'm trying to tell you. Well,
Okay, so
yeah, you didn't fuck it up. You're fine.
okay, so we get 8 gallons of troll blood.
Yeah, which is did you guys bring your gallon stuff? Because vials are not gonna, not really gonna, not
Yes,
really gonna do it.
this was the whole purpose of the trip, was to get the troll blood.
All right. Now you do find
Kill it.
you do notice that when you get close to him to grab his stuff, that there is a silence around him. There's a silence. So if you guys always harass me about my reason why you didn't make a listen check, that's because I don't tell you that he had a silent stone on him. So please try not to do that again. It's kind of messing up the story for one thing.
Wait,
Yeah.
I don't
What
understand.
happened?
What was that?
I don't understand what you're saying.
What's his name was Mr. Allen was saying, why didn't I get a listen check? Because well, you didn't get a listen check because I hate you, and I didn't really mean to say that. So I want to apologize for that. But the reason you didn't hate him, no, he's always like doing that. It's just it
Oh,
gets on
okay,
my
okay,
nerves.
go on,
A
go on,
listen
go on.
check because of this creature, not because of the goblin or whatever.
No. You asked why didn't I hear the troll in the background, and I said, well, because I hate you.
No, I said why didn't I hear anything with my listen check? I never specified anything.
Oh, I thought you were
Okay,
talking about
so
the
moving
troll.
on.
Anyway,
So
so he's got a silent stone on him. If you don't know what a silent stone is, you can look it up in the magic item
yes, I
compendium.
know what it is.
Just
Basi-
tell
I
us
know
what it is. Somebody
it's
just tell us what it is. Don't make me look everything up.
okay. It's basically a spell's been cast onto stone called silence. It's a 15-foot radius. When you
Uh-huh.
carry the stone, it silences everything around you. So now what he could do, let's say, is if he wanted to fuck Clorix up, he could have tossed the stone over by Clorix, and it would have silenced the mage.
Which means he
Yeah, he
can't
doesn't
do
he
any
just
spells or anything.
he wouldn't have known you.
Well,
No,
if-
it's a 20% chance of miscasting.
Oh, he has to
Yes.
roll.
Like if
for
I
it
have a
then.
verbal component to a spell, then that spell wouldn't work probably.
No, it would work, but you have a 20%
Probably.
chance of messing it
That's
up.
why he said
Oh.
probably.
yeah.
No,
So
his purpose was to sneak up on you guys. That's
Yeah.
basically it. All right. So
Fexo has special abilities where I can actually do the same thing he does.
well, long story
Is
short,
that silent or
So who-
silence stone?
Silence.
stone. I think
Yeah,
it's
I have a
This
silent.
thing
special
over here,
ability
I'm
where
checking this out.
I myself become a silent spell 15-foot radius. So I have that special ability where it's innate. I can just do it and you can't hear me.
Where was that
Is there
one?
anything over here in this barrel or something?
Can I take the stone if no one's gonna take it?
Sure.
You
I
should,
don't care.
you should give it to Alan so he can be very sneaky and stuff.
I thought Alan's point was to just smash things hard.
Just imagine this: smashing things so hard that no sound ever escapes anymore.
Is there anything in this barrel here?
Yes, there is.
What I find?
All right, let me grab. I'm trying to find the description for the stone. I want to give him the name of the book where it's located. I can't. You know what? I can't seem to locate it. You might want to Google that then. All right. As far as what you guys find in the barrels, here is a list of the goodies, and I already know that you guys have a monocle, so that's not going to be a big
Yep.
deal. All right. So
I can't
here,
see it. Oh, you haven't
The-
posted it yet. My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
My question is, and this is just as much my fault as anyone else's. Did we ever find out from the guild members how much they were going to pay us before we went out here and killed this damn troll?
We did not ask.
Yeah,
I
you
made it
didn't. I don't
up.
think you
Did we?
asked. No, you didn't ask.
Like,
We did
did
not.
ask.
All
Oh,
right,
we're
here-
going to ask for our reward. And
Now-
if they don't give us anything good, then we're going to refuse to help them any further, right?
That's fine. You guys can just travel around the whole
Yeah.
area being assholes to everybody.
Yeah,
That
there's
wouldn't be a big
there's
deal
all
to me.
sorts of places
It's
to
fun.
go.
Yeah.
I
A
assure
big
you.
world and lots of things to.
What's
All right,
that
so you
word?
guys got the.
Cerise colored. Cerise?
I think it's got.
Cerise.
I put in the
Cerise
names of
color.
some of these things. Advanced race
Cerise is
guide,
like a bright green, isn't it?
complete
Cerise is in red.
adventures.
What is
I
that?
have shield.
Oh, is that what the stone
Cerise,
is?
it's a
Oh,
red.
it's like the color of a cherry.
Did you
That's
find the
exactly what it
location of
is.
that silent stone, by the way? Did you find that?
No, I'm looking. I still didn't find it. I found something, magic item silent stone,
I think
but
I think
I didn't click on
that's
it.
it. Yeah, I think Savage
What's a
Cerise.
Click and see what it says. These small stones fit in the palm of your hand and radiate a permanent silence as per the spell by the same name.
There you go. That's it.
Caster level 3rd prerequisites.
Yeah, Clark, you should
Wow,
take
that's
the
expensive.
pale lavender ellipsoid or whatever it is.
I don't know what book it's in. It's just on a forum. It doesn't say what
Take
book though.
take the ellipsoid.
Or
It's
lipstick.
completely useless to you.
What
What
is
is
it?
it?
Pale
It
lavender
essentially
ellipsis.
it absorbs spells up to 4th level or lower, but when it absorbs 20 spell levels in total, it burns out, and it's worth too much for what it does. We're better off just selling it.
What's
Ooh,
cerise
there's
color?
a scroll. Hang
I
on,
can't
I gotta look up the scroll.
I can't find it. Shit, where
I
was
didn't
it?
see a scroll. Wait, I didn't get off. Shield heavy. No, I don't.
Maybe
Ooh,
it's in
crap, that's a
my.
6th level
There.
wizard spell. I think I might have to take
Anglefoot
that.
bag.
All right, well, you guys
Ghost.
kicked ass on that one, especially with the.
Is that leather armor just standard leather armor?
Oh yes, if it doesn't say anything by it, like a +2, then everything's already
Okay.
calculated. So yeah, I got some pretty good stuff there, and I just wish I could find the silent stone because
Holy
I
crap.
was reading on that.
I copied and pasted what I found on the forum, but it didn't say what book it was in, so.
Yeah, I did find that on the forum, but I just want to make sure that sometimes they might
Yeah, I
make
know.
I'll take the
mistake.
ghost blight capsule if you guys don't want it.
What
That's
is
like
it?
poison. That's
It's
poison.
it coats my weapon and
Oh, it's a weapon coating
what
then.
it does is it coats a melee weapon with a liquid and allows the weapon to ignore mischance it ordinarily applies when I'm in
Oh
combat.
wow.
So I guess if I was to miss, I don't know, I get another chance. What does that mean? 3 rounds it lasts.
No, basically, when you hit a ghost or any other incorporeal creature,
Oh, a ghost. Okay. I don't miss it then.
yeah, you don't miss.
I always hit it for 3 rounds. Okay.
No,
Yeah, so
no,
I'm
no,
right.
no, no.
No?
When you hit a ghost with a non-magical weapon, you miss automatically. When you hit it with a magic weapon, you have a 50% miss chance. If the weapon it has the ghost weapon or ghost touch, I forget what's the name of the quality, but if it has that quality, then you don't need to roll the 50% miss chance. If you
Oh, the
hit it
ghost.
with
So
your
I have a
attack, you
plus 1.
automatically hit it.
Okay.
This
So
is
but I
that
still need a
that
magical weapon?
no, that's
No,
what
it
the
can just
thing
coat
does.
any melee weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right, I'll take that then, because you never know, that could come in handy.
All right. Okay, great, great. So everybody got the XP. You got the good stuff, magical items. Uh, the reason I need to ask about the stone is because I think you need at least a word to activate it, if I'm not mistaken.
I
Uh,
linked something to the D&D wiki. I don't know if that's the same thing.
If he's using identify, it should give him the activation word too.
oh, okay. Well, then we'll go with that then. All right.
So what's the word?
What is the cerise
Grease.
Could you tell
color?
me?
Grease is the
What is
word.
that?
No,
I was gonna
bird,
say
bird,
it's.
bird, bird's
I
the
was
What
word.
gonna say.
what
Grease
are
is
all the
the
rest
word.
of these things? What is cerise colored herbal odor taste vaporous layered appearance? What does that mean?
That's a good question.
You typed it
No,
in
this is
there.
what I do, guys. I just open a book, put my finger down, and just put it in the list. I don't really.
Well, the potion of
Yeah.
jump makes sense, but cerise colored just means like kind of a red color.
Yeah.
Herbal odor taste.
It could be a cooking
Right.
ingredient.
Pass. Pass on the vaporous layer.
Let's see what happens if I type in cerise colored.
That's red.
Are the lockpicks glowing?
If it doesn't say magical, then they're just regular lockpicks.
Literally nothing came up about D&D
It's one of those obscure things.
when I typed in cerise. Unless it's like a dye.
It's a cherry red color.
But what
A
is
cerise.
it?
Is that a
It just
potion that you're?
says. That's what it says. Cerise is like a bright pink reddish cherry color.
Oh,
Let
okay.
me look up potion of jump and
Okay.
see if it mentions anything.
So
like that.
so the lockpicks are not magical. The iron stone is what type of iron stone is it?
It's got the color, which is oh no, it's a jump potion. The cerise
The
color is just
iron
a.
stone.
Oh, the iron stone is pale lavender. Pale
We have
lavender.
identify. What is it?
It should be in the DMG. The iron stone. Let me just do a 3.5.
I want to take that scroll and eventually study it and put it in my spellbook.
What did I say? I was gonna take the.
Can't cast it yet, but I
Ion.
should be able to study it, right?
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much everything you guys got here. Lavender. If you go, here's a link. If you want to research that, it's right there, guys. Lavender would
For what?
say pale lavender
No,
is
that one I
observe
found.
observes
It's the
fourth
cerise
level
I
spells,
found.
guys. So that's what
That's
you
okay.
get.
That's
All right, so absorbs fourth level spell or lower, which is pretty good. All right, so and we never figured out the silence, which is not that big of a
No.
deal. All right, so some
But
pretty
Let's
good
silence.
go back
stuff.
to town and find out how much they're gonna pay us for this. Since we
All right,
didn't figure
you
it
guys
out ahead
finished
of
here,
time.
so I can move you back to the town.
We're
You guys
finished.
done?
Did we find anything in the crypts, or were we not going to open them?
Oh, that's
What
that.
about that?
I don't think
Yeah,
the paladin
let's
would.
just leave the little goblin where he is.
Well, the goblin got away because I did roll 19. I don't know if you guys saw that.
That's all right.
don't
Yeah,
you have to
he's
roll better than my roll?
19 or higher, right? 19 or higher
I
was the
thought
roll.
a 19 is a tie. It doesn't let you out. A
No,
19
it's
is
got
a
to be.
tie.
It's basically like to
You
hit
got to.
roll. If your armor class is
Oh
19, I got
no,
to hit armor
we
class
all.
19.
Oh, okay. I thought you had to roll higher on that check, but that's fine. If he got out, he got out. It's not like. I mean, the troll attacked us. We got
No,
what we
no,
want.
no. You're right. I'm gonna go with what you just mentioned. Yeah, you sounds about. It sounds right. All right, so he's. Let me just try one more on the goblin. If he doesn't make a 20, then he's totally not gonna make. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Good luck.
look, 22.
He
He's
got.
out.
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah, I
He
like
ran
it.
off.
Yeah. All right. So as far as the gallons, you guys did you have some gallon jugs with you or?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and
Yes.
I have magic mushrooms.
Did you say
Yep.
we got 8 gallons?
Yes. I have
Yeah.
2 empty
Okay.
gallon jugs right now.
Yeah. He was actually a total of 10, but then
Yeah.
he mentioned that there was
We
some.
hacked them up pretty good. So I'll
Yeah.
just urinate in the other 2 jugs.
Oh,
You have red colored urine? Actually, I don't know what color the blood is from this guy.
All right.
Okay.
So
So
everybody's good, I would assume.
well, I'll take the tangle root bag since that's only like a couple copper, and I kind of like those.
Is that the thing that trips if
Yeah.
like a snare?
sometime.
I have a natural alchemy ability. I was thinking of picking up alchemy actually.
How is that silver attack solid stone?
What's the
Yeah.
mellow? It says advanced race guide. What the hell?
That's in the
That's the book
advanced
that we
race
sent.
month. Well, it's a advanced race book, which is. Let me just bring it up for you. Race. All right, it's called the. Maybe it's called the. Might be a race of
Advanced
destiny.
Player's Guide?
It's probably it. What was the? What were you guys looking for?
Or is that
Uh,
Mellow Root page
Mellow Root.
118? I'm
What?
trying to. I found a PDF of the Advanced Player's Guide, so I'm gonna see if that's on page 118.
Oh yeah, look that up.
But it's not coming up. It's on reality.net. No, it doesn't want to work.
All right. Well, you guys can go through that stuff a little bit later because I want to get you guys to maybe do something else tonight. All right. I mean, it's really your call, by the way. So let me just double check that advanced race guide page. Oh, that's yeah. You're right about that one. It's weird.
Yeah, there. Okay, hold on. I think I found it. Mellow Root, Sneaky Goblin Chieftains gives us orange page to warriors. Consuming euphoric feeling, making you feel invulnerable. For 1 hour, you gain +5 alchemical bonus versus fear effects. While under Mellow Root, you must make a DC 15 when you try to leave the threatened area of an opponent. If you fail saving throw, you cannot leave. Essentially, what it does is you have no fear, and you always have to attack.
Oh man, that's a Pathfinder thing. My mistake. Yeah, you guys can
Sounds
keep it
like me
anyway.
anyway.
Yeah, that's a Pathfinder book, by the way. Yeah, so not
I'm
that big of a
still
deal.
looking. Oh, I got it.
Yeah, it's a Pathfinder PDF, so my mistake. Okay, so let's get back into the game. Everybody got what they wanted. All right, so good.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to town and see how much I can pay us.
All right, so you guys make it back. So apparently the mission wasn't that hard for you guys. You guys were panicking for nothing.
I think Clorix and his giant fire spell.
Well, actually, it was the wall that kind of helped things out. That ice
That
wall.
too.
Yeah, it allowed us to prep. That's what it did.
All right,
I'm gonna
so
cast stuff
Yeah,
that I've
nice
not cast
job,
ever
Flora.
more often.
Yay! Let's give him a hand. Nice job.
I still got 2 spells of that thing, that staff that I
Clorix,
haven't cast yet.
this is the sound
I
of
still
one
have
hand
one smite
clapping.
left.
Yeah, thanks, Trez.
She said, "Give you a hand."
What?
all right, so you guys.
Felt it come through my headphones.
All right, you guys make it back, and the female, who's the one that told you about this mission, he says, "Oh my goodness, you guys are back already. That was pretty fast." And then she kind of looks at Cowlin and says, "I guess you were right about these fellows."
As
Well,
at this point, Fexo reaches into his bag of holding and he starts pulling out. He pulls out one of the gallon jugs and he says, "Do you have somebody who could use troll's blood?"
says, lad, you did us a great favor. Tell you what, just come into the Temple of Moradin and we'll set you straight with some healing potions at half price, by the way.
Wait, half price?
At half price, and you're getting a bargain. You know how much these things go for?
How about
And I'm talking about serious healing, not those pansy-ancy cure lights.
before we even get to the blood part of this? Let's talk about how much you're going to pay us for getting rid of your troll problem.
Well, I thought
We
you...
didn't settle on.
She says, well, I thought you people were here to help us out. I didn't know. And then Cowden says, hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. And then he steps to Sonny and says, Sonny, right now we're not going through a very good economic phase at the moment. Do you really think it would be appropriate for you to ask for monetary gains for helping us out? I mean, you are a paladin. You are a paladin. You would consider yourself out of the goodness of your heart.
No.
I look at him, then I look at the rest of my group, and I go, Fexo, bring that blood. Let's go.
Yep.
Rest of you.
He puts the blood back
go.
in. He says, "We're leaving. Bye."
Ah,
we made it.
and they just kind of all kind of look at each other and says, Colin says, he kind of shrugs his shoulder and says, yeah, I don't know. And they're basically...
What? Just because there's a paladin and a group of people, all of a sudden everything we do is free? You guys are nuts.
And he says,
if you want our services, you'll pay us for our services.
Garrick Aladdin, and I'll smooth things over with the Queen, and they'll at least pay us.
Says, well, I didn't realize that you were a mercenary guild. I thought you came by to help us out with our rattling problems.
I already warned you about thinking. I already warned you about that.
Well,
So
apparently we got another miscommunication. So I don't know what
we're
rightly
for
to tell
hire.
you.
We're for hire. You want to pay us to solve your problems? We're happy to help.
Well, I don't know if
If you
you'll
don't
notice that
pay
we
us,
are at
we're
war at
uh,
the moment. So that's the reason we asked you to come by and help
luck
us
with,
out.
good luck with the war.
All right.
We wish.
Well,
Good luck.
I guess and they kind of look at each other as well. Let them go. So they're gonna be like, okay, well, talk to you guys later.
I can't believe who got us into this mess where they weren't paying us.
Well, they kind of figured that you guys were gonna do it because you wanted to help out with the
Oh, the
cause.
goodness of our heart.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
We
all right.
made. We actually DM. We made it quite clear in the original meeting that we were to be compensated when we were in the negotiations with the
Yeah, but
Queen
he
and
was
all
talking
of
about
that.
the rattlings. He wants you guys to
No,
help him with the rattling problem. This is a side
we
mission.
made it. We
So
made it
let's
clear
just go.
that we were there for
If
the
you
money.
guys want to go
So
back to Kaladin,
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do about smoothing things over with the Queen and the others there. At least they were willing to pay us.
Well, Fexa was
Go.
not
Because we
very.
can't survive on doing things out of the goodness of our heart. We have to pay for potions. Then we're bringing him blood, and then he's going to give us the potions at half price instead of a few free ones. Forget it. We're out of here.
yeah,
All
no,
right. Well,
and I did make it clear we were for hire.
the
I
things
mean,
he
well,
wanted.
basically, DM, what you did is you figured there's a paladin, you get it for free because they're heroes. You have this perception that the paladin
Paladin
is
is not
does everything
free.
for free, and that's fine, but that doesn't mean we have to abide by that.
No, you guys
We are
don't. You
not
could
all
again.
paladins. We
You
got to
guys
Wait,
can
pay
do
what
them.
says that a
again. You
paladin
guys.
does everything for free? The paladin has
Well,
to eat. The paladin has to clothe herself. The paladin has to have her weapons. She has to have the different spells and stuff. She can't do stuff for free.
again, they're at war, and this is a side mission.
That's fine.
They're
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
no, that's
Everybody's
fine.
at war in this
Look,
in
it
this
just that's
realm.
how these
Good luck
guys
with the
are.
war.
I mean, if you just don't think that's a good idea, then yeah, you're free to
We'll
leave. You
take
guys
the
can do
blood
whatever
with
you
us.
want.
We're going back to Care Caladir. They'll pay us. They'll pay
Yeah,
us
we can
handsomely
sell the
for it.
blood there for sure.
All right, so
And
you
if you
guys.
want, Fex, you gotta keep your mouth shut, and I'll smooth things over with the Queen. They're willing to
Well,
pay us.
they made a pretty bad impression on the Queen, so I mean, you guys need to
Hey,
explain how bad it
I
was.
got
It was
some
pretty
charisma
bad.
going here.
Yeah, that's again, it was a pretty bad impression. That's all I got to say for that. All right.
Yeah, but the problem was, you guys acted like you took too long, but I wasn't really there.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
So, Mr. DM, what's a DMG say about a gallon of troll's blood? What's our going rate?
it's in the forum, guys. Let me give you the link so you guys can just.
Oh, it's in the forum. I'm in the forum.
Yeah,
Which
it's under
which
the
one is it?
Troll's Blood amount. If you go down to the bottom, it's under like maybe
No.
the eighth post.
Which one? What is the forum title? Which thread is what I'm
Let
saying?
me give you the
Kayla
link.
Cavalier News, I think.
Was that Care
No, no,
Caladir?
no.
Was that Care
Thanks.
Sor? Was that?
No, here's the link. Just click on that, and it'll take you to the site. All right, so that basically is the going rate. So you're talking about
Okay.
maybe about 1,000, maybe 2,000, since it's double. So you're talking about because it's double. 3 gallons, 6 is 6. So double, maybe about 2,000, 3,000 gold. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, 3,000 gold.
I will before we leave. I'm gonna look over at the dwarves. I said, "You guys are at war, but I'm going to give you first opportunity to buy this troll's blood. But the going rate for what we have is 4,000 gold for the 8 gallons, non-negotiable. If you wish to pay that, we will sell this blood to you. If you don't wish to pay it, we will take it to others who need the blood. You have first right of refusal. What do you say?"
He basically says he talks, kind of whispers to her, and they basically said, "All right, sorry we had a misunderstanding there, but I kind of had an understanding that you guys were here to take care of the ratlings. That's why you decided to come here. That's why I decided to introduce you to some of the clans here. They wanted some help with some of their deeds. But
Well,
again,
we did a side mission because we're missing some people for right now. I'm offering you 8 gallons of troll blood for
I'll definitely
4,000
take
gold.
it. He said, "Well, definitely take
Okay.
it."
Okay. So we give them the 8 gallons of blood. We made an additional 1,000 gold on it because it normally goes for 3. We made 4, so we got a little extra scratch out of it. So how many of us are there?
How many players? There's five, four of you guys.
One,
Five of you
There's
guys.
5 of us
5?
here.
five.
Five.
So 5. That means we each get 800 gold. Okay. So we all get 800 gold.
I get 50, and the other 750 goes to Fexo.
Anybody
Thank
want the
you.
magic mushrooms?
We don't know if they're magic.
Maybe I'll sell them back to that woman in the potion in Kirkilly.
I think those were a different kind of mushroom.
Or the
They
mushroom.
were like some glowing one.
I know. I got both of them. I picked them both up.
I said, and then Colin says, "Well, I don't know what rightly to say.
All we're gonna say is our paladin will negotiate you for the cost of our services. If you wish to purchase our services, she will negotiate our price.
said, well, we've already paid you for the troll blood. Don't know what else I could tell you.
Okay. Well, you got troll's blood. The fact that you bought troll's blood doesn't mean you get everything else from us for free. So, from this point on, if you wish to retain our services, we're not saying we won't help you. We're saying there's a cost to it.
Well,
Our
that's the
paladins,
understand that I had for the ratlings. I don't know about the my colleagues here.
anything we do, we will do. Our paladin will negotiate our price. My question to you is, do you wish to sit with the paladin and negotiate the price for the quests you wish to have us do? Yes or no? It's just simple yes or no. Do you want to
Absolutely.
You
negotiate?
know what? I don't even want to sit down and talk with someone who's so cheap that they think that our services are worth nothing.
I says, that's a great insult there. I figured as a paladin you would do the right thing for a good cause, but apparently not. You're nothing more than a
No, these are
mercenary,
hard
if you ask
times, and
me.
No,
we have costs.
Doing the right thing
We
is
have
paying
costs
people.
that we have bared for this particular.
Don't you know they have collection plates at church?
Well,
They don't
again,
just do everything for free.
yeah, well, if it's going to be,
See it as a
think of,
donation, you know?
he said, I had a pretty sour taste in my mouth from your attitude, so, don't really
All right.
rightly know what to
Okay,
Nice.
say.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fine.
Enjoy your troll's blood. If that's the way you feel, we're moving on.
All right, so you guys are outside, and again, you guys can do whatever you
I
want.
don't know where you get this idea that paladins are for free everywhere.
That's rightly what paladins do. If you happen to
No,
disagree,
No,
well
they
then
don't.
no, they
you're
don't.
nothing
The
more than a
churches-
A lot
mercenary.
of pal-
The churches do not give things away for free.
Well,
They never
again, that's your attitude, and I'm afraid we won't be able to do business with each other.
All right. Good
Uh,
luck. Good luck with your war. I
Bye,
wish you
and
good luck with your war
good luck
against the
with your
Ratlins,
war.
and hope your economy doesn't collapse because you don't wish to pay for services
Yeah,
to
well.
help.
And they just kind of look at each other. Typical non-dwarves can't really rely on them for anything. All right,
Typical
so
dwarves want something for nothing.
and then he
That's
says,
exactly what I was thinking. They want something for nothing. Can't believe they didn't.
"All right, well then you guys are outside. What's your
lesson learned, everyone? Lesson learned.
Does a 13 knowledge nature check, does that let me know whether those are those kinds of mushrooms that we can...
The mushrooms we could sell.
Oh,
Yeah.
the mushrooms are
Please, Scott.
they're just regular mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I figured.
You picked them for nothing, Sonny.
I mean, you could
No,
you could cook with
You
them.
should throw them back in there and say, here, eat this.
Mushroom gravy, baby.
That's right.
Cream of
All right,
mushroom
so-
We could
soup.
sell them to the cook at the inn in Kirkcaladier.
All right, so you guys can stay in town for a while and
Fine.
maybe
Guys got in this.
No, Fexo
I
says I
think-
just want to go.
Me too.
Get the hell out of this town.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys
I
all right, so you guys get
And
back
Fexo,
on the road.
Fexo, before we go any further, you're gonna let me do the talking from now on?
You weren't there to talk last time.
Well, next time you say I'm
Her
waiting for my
character was there,
paladin,
but she
right?
wasn't.
Hey, I even tried to tell them negotiate with you for a cost. They didn't even want to do that. They wanted it free. That's not my fault.
Well, actually, the Radlings were gonna. Well, this is something different, guys. But they were like, well, I kind of figured that these guys were. All right, so you guys make it back to Caladir, and you guys and Colin is gone. So you guys make up your mind on what exactly you're gonna be wanting to do next.
Okay, let's go to Kaladin. All right.
You
Yeah,
guys,
we
yeah,
are
you guys
there.
are
It's
back at
almost
the end. You guys are
2
back at the
a.m.
end.
here, so
All right.
So
Who did you guys
guys,
kind of
guys,
piss off last week?
it's
I know you
almost
pissed off the queen,
it's
but
almost like 2
wait,
a.m. here, so I'm gonna have to go.
yeah, it's getting late here
Good
too.
night.
But I'll go one more time.
It's not even
Who was the guy
midnight.
that liked me? Wasn't he that other? I'm
he was
gonna
in
go talk
He
to
Blackstone.
him.
was. He's
Blackstone.
Blackstone. He's the one who wants us to go after a dragon.
No,
He's the
no,
last
no.
guy.
That's this
That's
guy
the guy
here,
in
guys.
Aethelard down there.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
guy in Aethelard that
Lord
liked me.
Caldeth of Aethelard.
There's a couple of them. Which one you guys? What do you guys want to do? I'll go talk to one of these guys and sweet talk
As much as I want to encounter a dragon, I don't want to yet.
them. Not
Nope.
yet, right? Not yet.
So I think that leaves us one choice.
Well, again, you guys can always go
Go
down
get
I'm not so
south.
sure the queen's gonna be very happy with our return.
I'm just gonna. I mean, Fexel made a huge impression, like really bad impression. But again,
It
you
made a
guys
bad
have
Yes,
this.
impression on
because we
him.
go back to town. Like, are people like? How are people perceiving us because we've made such a bad
Yeah, they're
reputation with the
just
queen?
like ungrateful mercenaries. That's basically, you know. Eh.
Well,
I
we've got
mean,
that Temple of Tyr over there that probably likes us still.
yeah, I mean,
Probably only because we have two.
Wait, let me take a look, and I'll see who. If we go back to a few of the towns, we can sweet talk the constables, and we can probably get plenty of money for jobs that they need to have done.
Or
So now-
what would it take for us to go to like some other completely other,
Another
opposite
realm,
side of the
like
world?
down to
Yeah, you guys can
Llewellyn
leave.
Harbor, or what is it,
Yeah.
Llewellyn and
Serafall,
Grady?
Gwyneth, or something like that.
yeah, you
Or-
guys got
What's
you
what's
got
the elf area?
you got this whole this huge big map to roam around in.
That's what I'm saying. What would it take
That's
for
why
us
we're
to go
asking.
Yeah,
somewhere else?
where else can we go? Who wants to go somewhere else? Let's adventure.
I mean, we'd have
Yeah.
to buy a boat, but obviously,
No,
if we do
there's
stuff for the
there's
dwarves, we'll never make
No,
money
we
enough
can
to buy
just
a boat.
hire a ferry and take us over, or whatever ships will give us
Yeah.
pass if we don't buy a boat.
yeah.
We have
Hopefully,
someone
we
take
don't
us
come
over.
across like the Kraken or something.
Is it? Can we go to Serafall? Is that where the elves are?
Yeah.
Do they need help?
Well, there
Here's
was
the
that Carador request.
here's
I'm
the
not an elf.
here's a ship route, guys. So there's
Yeah, so
there's
we
a
could go
route
from
of all the
Calador
ships.
to
Yeah.
And
Horsestall.
half
Is that what
elf,
that
and
is?
Jerlin's an elf. Could probably get some work there.
I
All right.
guess.
So again, you guys are here, right in Caladir, and that ship takes you throughout all the islands.
I was gonna say it looks like it goes to about everywhere.
How about the mainland? Do we have to stay on the islands? Can we go to the mainland?
Oh, you want to go
I thought
like?
is this
Yeah.
not the whole place?
No, no, no.
Plane or
This is
whatever?
this is only a little bit of the Forgotten Realms. Let me give you the
Oh.
big map. Yeah, you guys
Let's go to
go.
pirate area.
I thought this was
Yeah,
like
I
the
really
whole.
never-
Well,
Yeah,
originally
there's
when we were
plane or
here, it was like a dense fog and for days, and we couldn't get off the island. And so it was. I figured, okay, that's the DM way of saying we have to adventure here for now. But maybe now he'll let us off the island.
No, you guys are. Never said
feel
you
like
can
I'm in
never
Lost.
leave the. Here's a link, guys. Moonshae is to the east. So if you guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
All right. So click on
We
that.
actually are.
There's like a whole continent.
Let's
Yeah,
go
so
to
you-
Moonshae.
Click
Go
on
to
that. And
We
then
are in
there's-
Moonshae.
No.
Yeah, Moonshae is
oh,
down.
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah, you,
God, I see where we're at. God, that's not even like 5%.
We are like in Hawaii. Okay.
Yeah, we're in the far west
Yeah.
part of that map.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa, yeah.
There's like Almond and Tether.
Wait,
Yeah.
let me see.
So,
Oh my
so
god.
I say let's
Yeah, I
head.
mean,
I know where we were.
Fexo
I mean,
Wait,
has
where's the map? I'm only
Night,
seeing our
guys.
old.
and I.
night,
Yeah.
Alan.
Good night.
We're
Good
gonna head
Yeah,
to
night.
the
you
mainland
guys.
now, and we'll
If
tag you.
Fexo wants to be the biggest jerk off in the group, you got a huge world to be a jerk off in.
Click on that, Sonny, and it'll take you just to the big map.
Yes,
Oh,
because every adventuring group works for free.
Well, they they kind of figured you guys were supposed
Yeah,
to help
there's a
out.
paladin. They won't charge us. I know.
Well, hopefully there's a
Your
faction
idea
or a
of a
race out
paladin
there that
is just
realizes the
amazing to
yeah.
me.
value
What
of what
do
we
I look
provide.
like? An idiot?
Well,
Well,
he thinks paladin.
I
Right, you're
don't
lawful
think
good,
you
not lawful
realize what a
stupid.
paladin
Yeah, I'm
does.
lawful good,
No,
not
I don't
lawful
think you
stupid or
realize
lawful
what a
The
paladin
free.
does.
I don't
See,
know, you
I
guys.
think it's
I
just
don't
the
think you
opposite.
guys are getting the whole paladin thing.
I don't
You're
think you
supposed to
do.
do it for the good, a good cause. You're supposed to be like,
Wait, wait. Let me tell you this. We are supposed to, but we need have living expenses too. I'm not sitting there saying,
well, they're not.
"Oh,
You
you
know,
have
you're
to
not
pay us
groveling for
ten
food. They're gonna
thousand
give
gold
you
for this."
room and board. It's not like
Okay.
No, they
Anyway,
were going to give half
Yeah.
price on the blood
Yeah, but
potion.
okay, here's the thing. How is she, or we, not necessarily just her, we're gonna be leveling up, and be doing some harder stuff. We're gonna need money to better our gear. Where's that gonna
well,
come
the
from?
thing is, they kind of just wanted you to
Yeah,
do
how
this
are we
one
supposed to do?
thing. They only wanted you to do this one thing. Take care of the ratlings, and then the side missions came in as just a side thing. Has nothing to do with you killing the ratlings. And they figured, okay, they're
Right.
here to help us
Oh,
out. So you helped us out. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
I think what we're
Because of your
getting
skewed perception
from
of paladins, you just figured we do it for free. You jump to a conclusion.
yeah.
Well, they hey, look. Go talk to somebody else. Look, I understand that you guys don't like it, but that's just the way it is. You don't have to deal with them. You can leave town, which is what you just did.
Well, okay, so we don't want to deal with him,
Yeah, you look.
but
There,
we
there's a.
don't want to go everywhere around the world and well, you guys have a paladin, so
Why
you're
don't
free
you?
work.
Well, why don't you? When
No, we
before
need
you
to
do anything,
negotiate like we did in
before you do
Caladir, where we
anything, you need to
negotiate ahead of time.
negotiate. It's whose fault is that? You guys should have said,
That
"How
was
much are
our
we getting
fault.
paid?"
Yes, that was our fault.
Well, there you go.
I
Thank
Oh,
you very
I'm
much.
not
requested
saying
from
that's not our
her
fault,
to go back.
Well,
but we're not. We're
it's
also
kind of your
not
fault.
just talking about this
But
one
but I'm thinking the
I
dwarves are
think you
taking
example.
guys are.
advantage
I
of
think
us too.
you're taking that I'm gonna role play all my guys this way. You guys are crazy.
No, I think the dwarves were
Well, I
taking
hope not.
advantage
That's
of
what I'm
us
saying.
too.
Well, I don't see why you're making a
That's
big
fine. We
deal
moved
out of it.
on.
Free.
Yeah,
We
They
moved
didn't
on.
even
The dwarves
offer
have to
us
yeah,
fight their
lunch.
you
ratlings on their own now. We've moved on.
yeah
We're going
you
to take a
got
boat to the mainland.
yeah you got turned
Let's take a
down.
boat to the mainland.
You got turned
Well, are
down
we
by
going to the
a
mainland, or are we gonna
female.
go
At
down
Cal
like to
at
You
the
asked
other
for a
island?
date. She said no. It doesn't make all females assholes. It's just that one female. You getting the idea? You know.
All males are assholes, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
Um,
You got
okay,
turned
so we're going to
down.
take
That's
a
all.
boat to the mainland.
All right. So mainland it
Like
is. What do we?
mainland?
Let me.
Or-
It's a pretty damn big map. I don't think I have
what's
the
the
full route.
main area that we can go to? Was
Looks
it
like the only
Velen?
place we could go to is like Amon, Oskatla.
We can go to Waterdeep.
Oh, Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate.
I want to go to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, it's on the edge of the map there.
Baldur's Gate.
Sure.
Just because
I've
it's
been
the
wanting to
only
play
town
Baldur's Gate.
of Forgotten Realms that I actually know.
There's Waterdeep. I've heard of that one. Neverwinter. I've heard of that one. I didn't know all these
Neverwinter.
names came from D&D.
Yes. Are you serious?
Uh,
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm
well,
serious.
all right. So you guys are completely fucked this whole area. I mean, there's 7 islands here, guys. I'm just saying. You know.
Let's go to the mainland.
Where are
Well,
we
I
going?
just-
This doesn't
Waterdeep?
work out. We can always take another ferry back home.
well,
Well,
that's
home. I
true.
don't know what
So
home is.
the elves to the south, they don't interest you. The witch in Sonoda doesn't interest you. The elemental
Cool.
portal doesn't interest you. The
The
pirates to the
elemental
north.
portal definitely interests me.
Well, the thing is like my character's backstory is when she turned 100, she just dropped everything and left. So it's not like she would sort of have like a sour taste going back home. I'm not like she's not like if the party was like, let's go to the Elven Lands, like she wouldn't say no, I'm not going. She'd pout about it the whole time, but she'd follow the group.
Fexo says the Sword Coast looks really fun to him.
I
Yeah,
think
you.
so too.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I already
thought
have.
that these Moonshae Isles was like the limit of where we could go. I
Yeah.
didn't know that there was like
I
an
didn't know there was
entire
this
other
whole
mainland.
We
world.
could go to Kalimshan. We could. I don't know. Do you guys, any of you remember the old computer game Curse of the Azure Bonds?
Yes.
No.
Well, that's the inner sea there. That's the okay.
No,
So
it's
if you
not.
want to go,
No, it's in Cormier, the Cormier region.
Cormier. Yeah, oh, well,
That's where I'm from. I'm from Cormier.
yeah,
Well,
that's Cormier. That's Hillsfar. That's Flan. That's Zenchel Keep.
uh,
That
that's where my
yeah,
other campaign is, by the way. My Wednesday
yeah,
group.
Which one? In
I
Cormier?
have another game on Wednesday,
yeah.
and they're
So
playing in Shadowdell.
But
then
I'm
you guys
royalty
heard of
there. I
Drizzt
don't like to
Do'Urden?
act
That's up in the
self-important, but I'm
north.
royalty
That's
there.
that's up in Waterdeep, the Sword Coast, the north. Underneath that area is Menzo Baranzan. Um, you got
Lizard March.
Kalimshan.
Yeah.
How about that?
Uh,
Well, tell you what. Um, since I guess we're not
you have
really going to
Shul.
do anything else, why don't you guys talk about it, and then I can get ready.
You have the
I can
Great
get the
Dale.
maps ready for Saturday's game.
Yeah, if
Now,
you we're
it,
good. How about
it's
getting us a few things ready along the Sword Coast? Does everybody think that sounds good?
I really like the Sword Coast. For
Somewhere
me,
Yeah,
that's
there's
some
like
that's
of
where
the
like two or
Waterdeep,
three cities.
Neverwinter,
yep.
Winterdeep,
Baldur's
Neverwinter,
Gate. Like I've heard of those places.
Daggerford,
I know they're big
I
lore
want to go to
places,
Baldur's
Baldur's
Gate.
Gate. There's like a bunch of places for camping.
but I didn't know that that was D&D. I had a feeling that Baldur's Gate probably was because I've heard that those games
That's
called Baldur's
that's
Gate
not
like
far
sort
from
of stemmed from
Caladir. That's
D&D.
like probably the closest place, Baldur's Gate.
I don't
well,
know
if you're
how
looking
long
at the
that is. I
map,
can't see the scale.
it is a kind of
Oh, it's like 140 miles or
Let, let's
240 miles.
let's go talk to Hallister.
Who's Alistair?
Who's that?
well. If you guys are not being
Oh,
very
he's
heroic, you might get a reputation.
what? But your idea of heroism is like so skewed.
Self-sacrifice, doing it for
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
the good of the
yeah, yeah.
people. You
Fuck
Can I
know.
that.
ask a question?
There,
Are you
I have
I mean,
personally
never
are you
ever
personally
presented
paying
as
the
a hero.
gold to these people
well,
that
there's
are
a
doing
paladin in
stuff
your
for
group.
you?
You know, if she wasn't in your group, I wouldn't have said. I would have said, yeah, yeah, fuck these people. But there is a paladin in your group, guys. I mean, she
So
has
Okay,
to.
obviously, we're
you would
all
have said
lawful
that,
good.
but would the dwarf said that?
Well, look,
You
if
know,
there's, yeah, I mean, a paladin can't
obviously,
just go
with
around
Wait,
a
saying, "Are you going
paladin,
to pay?"
are
Look,
you
a
saying
paladin
these people
cannot
are
go
having
around. A
wait,
paladin cannot go around
wait, are
saying,
you
"Are you going to
saying
pay me or what?" That's just she
yes, they
can't do that.
wait,
can.
No, 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 no,
I
no.
need
Yeah, yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, no,
That's
no.
absolutely absurd.
No, you're talking
The
about
church.
I'm
mercenary.
supposed to do stuff for free?
No, you're talking
Well,
about
you're
the
doing
Live a
it.
church
life of poverty,
doesn't
but
work
I'm
for
Well,
not a
there's a
free.
monk.
war happening. Look, there's somebody on the side of the road. You pass them on the side of the road. You're gonna say, "Hey, I'll take you to the hospital. You got to
No,
pay me."
that's
What kind of
different
crazy
because
shit
that's
is
not
that?
institutional. That's not institutional. You're talking
Wait,
about
I don't want to
institutional.
hold this group back, so I'll just bow out and I'll create a
No,
new.
no, no. You
No,
play. You. It's just
Yes?
you. You need to be a
Yes?
little
No, I
bit
don't want
more
to.
charitable, more
No,
No, no, no, no, no.
self-sacrificing.
See,
no.
now you're telling us how to play
Charitable
fair
No, no,
is
no,
too.
no,
feeding
no. I don't
starving
care about you
children.
guys.
Wait,
I'm talking about the
no,
paladin.
charitable. No,
No,
you're all wrong. Charitable is feeding starving children. Charitable is not going and killing a troll for some rich dwarves.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, look.
That's
that's
not charitable.
Uh,
well, they weren't rich. They were
well,
having
I
an
think you
income
saw the video.
economic crisis.
I know
yeah, yeah. You
you
could
saw the
tell
video
they
of
didn't
that
Right.
have
paladin
to.
They're
in.
always having an economic
No,
crisis.
remember you saw the
Am I supposed to
video.
be stupid?
No, you saw the video of the paladin being a paladin in that video, that the movie that that you're supposed to know about.
That is a
That's a paladin.
caricature.
That's a
That is
paladin.
a caricature. That is.
Wait, let me ask a question. Are
Oh
you
my
telling me
god.
I'm supposed to be stupid?
No,
Yeah,
you're
that's
supposed to be.
apparently he thinks so.
Basically, I'm supposed to be stupid.
You're
Look,
stupid. That's his
okay. I
idea.
don't care if you
Lawful
guys disagree
stupid.
with me. You need to be a good person. You need to self-sacrifice, do it for the good
She
of
is a
of
good
the.
person.
Well,
She's
You're not.
sacrificing
No, no.
her
She's
time
asking
and
for
her
cash.
blood and her
She's asking for
skills and her
cash. She's
everything.
asking
I'm
for
taking a
cash.
chance with my life to save other
No,
people.
you don't ask for
Her
cash as
That's
a
group. There's been
paladin.
2 casualties in her group.
No, you're not supposed to ask for cash as a paladin. You're supposed to say, "I'm going to do it because there's a war here. I'm trying to save my people."
Wait,
You
how am
know,
I supposed to
Wow,
live?
wow,
Let me
yeah.
ask you a
wow.
question. How am I supposed to
I don't
live?
get that.
You're not on the street begging for money. They're gonna feed you and
No,
clothe
but
you.
she's being hired.
Yeah, but look,
To do a
she.
job.
Well,
You're
yeah.
saying because I'm a paladin, I'm supposed to live poorly and have crappy weapons and everything and just do
No,
because
the treasure that you
I'm
find is
stupid.
yours.
I'm
The treasure that
stupid.
you
All
find
right.
is yours. You know, it's
Okay,
not like
but then everybody else, all of us can go to some, magic shop and get what we need when we need it. You're telling her that, oh, this is
okay.
just RNG
Okay,
for
but
you. It sucks to
she
be you
finds
if
a no. She finds a +3 bastard sword. She says, you know what? I don't need this. I can sell it. I can get something good for me. And then she goes out and sells it and gets whatever she needs. And by the way, it's not
Okay, well, so
everybody's not
can
gonna.
I, but I'm
So
also
I'm
getting
supposed to
paid
go
because
for
I'm
just
not a
charity.
religious person.
Whatever happens,
Again,
trust.
again, what you're
No,
doing
I
is
know
you're
that's going to be the last line for me because if I can't even earn money for the things that I do, then what's the point of even
Yeah.
Well,
being a
yeah,
paladin?
it's your call. I'm just saying you got to be a little bit more charitable, more self-sacrificing.
no.
You
I
know.
disagree because you're dealing with it. We were dealing with political institutions, not with the starving child on the side of the road. There's a difference. The
Well,
political institutions have hire people to do these things. The starving child cannot. She would help the starving child. That's the charitable. But
okay.
when a political government comes in, that's totally different. The church would never just say, "Oh, it's free." The church would say,
Yeah, the church
"This
isn't that
costs
way.
There's
too
a
The
much.
church
war
is the
This
first
costs."
happening,
one with their
guys.
hand out.
There's a war happening.
That doesn't change
All
anything.
right. Well, I
The
disagree, and
church is
yeah.
always the
Okay.
first one with their
Okay.
hand out. You know
Look,
what? Yeah,
let's.
if you don't
I
want
tell
me
you
to
what. I
play,
tell you what.
that's
I
fine.
think the easiest thing to do is just call Sonny a lawful good warrior.
No, no,
Well,
no. We'll just
she can always transfer
I'll
as
just
to a
guys,
just a
you know what?
fighter
Next
type.
time we have a
It's
fight,
yeah, yeah.
Hi Shay.
It's yeah. I
Hello,
don't think
baby
it's that
girl.
big of a deal, but you need to be more self-sacrificing. That's all I got to say. But
Mhm.
anyway, I think we talked about it a little
so stupid.
as
Okay.
well.
All right.
No,
I just have to quit this game.
you're yeah. I don't know. All right. Well, long story short, again, you could keep being a paladin, but there are going to be consequences for uh, your actions. And it hasn't been
Wait,
a
you're
big issue.
saying that you're going to punish me because I want to be paid for
No,
doing
no,
this?
there's going to be people that are going to expect you to help them out, and they want you to help them out. But if you're going to say, "Well, I'll help you out, but it's going to cost you," that's not going to fly too
Well,
well
that's
with a lot
fine
of
if there's a few here or there, but not 100% of all the people in air quotes.
Well, yeah, yeah.
If every single time she gets summoned or, hired or begged for help, that's. If 100% of those people are going to be like, oh, you're a paladin, I expect you to do things for free, that's BS.
Well, if she
Because,
finds
like I
somebody
said,
else,
she's being hired.
yeah,
Or
but
she's
if
finding a job on the job board, something like that with all of us.
well, she needs to be a mercenary then, because that's completely different.
Well, she is a mercenary.
Well, a paladin and a
We're all
mercenary are two different.
mercenaries. That's
No, no, a
hired warriors.
paladin and a mercenary are two different things. I think we're going over a little bit too much. It's really up to you how you want to play your character, but people
Apparently
are
not.
gonna, it's gonna be some problems there. Maybe, maybe not. But again,
Well,
this,
Sonny,
yeah,
if you want to roll up a new character, that's fine.
yeah,
That's
that's totally cool. You can just do whatever you want. You can tell people to fuck off. Do everything that Fexel's doing, which is not a problem. But that's Fexel's Fexel. He's not a paladin, which is,
yeah, yes. I'm a
Maybe I'll just be a
lawful
fallen
neutral
paladin
rogue who's
that can
expected to be a
fuck everybody.
hero.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a
Or
lawful
she
neutral
could do
rogue
that
who's
with her
expected to be
paladin
a
if that's how
hero.
she wanted to role play it.
Yeah,
But
but
she just wouldn't be a
asking,
paladin technically anymore.
well, she would lose all her powers, because her god would be like, dude, what's
I'm
up
just
with
saying,
the?
on her character sheet it says paladin, but if she wants to role play it some, unorthodox way, that's
No,
up
no,
to
no. She
her.
can
That
still be
shouldn't
a
be a
paladin.
It's not unorthodox. It's just a difference of opinion in how a
Ugh.
paladin should be played.
No, no, no. I
Paladins
mean,
would not
like,
No,
be
that's all right.
institutionally free.
This is just too much for me to figure out. I'm already having a hard time trying to learn everything and do everything
Yeah.
I'm
So,
supposed
so,
to be
so,
doing, and now I'm told that I'm not being good enough.
Yeah,
So,
no,
well,
you're not.
that's yeah, that's
You're
that's.
being told that you're a paladin and you're being
You got to
expected to
be.
do
You
everything
got to
for free.
self-sacrifice. You help the people in need out and not ask for compensation because
I
you are
yeah.
the
Can
Uh,
I
I guess
just
that
make?
means
Can
Zoran's
I
gonna
can
have to
I
make a new
actually
character
just
too.
say something though?
yeah, go ahead.
Because okay, so paladins, the way that I'm gonna go back to this, off-duty cop. An
No,
off-duty cop still gets
she's
paid.
always on duty.
I
She's always on duty.
okay, but
Let I tell you what. Let's take the example of a priest. Okay, a priest in the church is always on duty, right? So
Well,
if someone dies, you're saying they do funerals for free? No, you pay the cost of the priest.
yeah, if a poor
Well,
person,
oh, no, 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 no. They should be doing this for no, 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 no. They
Out of
should
the
just be
goodness
doing
of
this.
their
What the
heart.
priest does is he charges for funerals, but what he also does is he feeds the hungry.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, okay, but he charges for funerals. He charges to intern you. He charges to have the funeral in the church.
What if the
He
person?
charges to marry you.
Well, what if the
They
yeah? What if the person can't afford it? He's not going to charge.
Then they don't
yes,
get
they
married in
do.
that church.
No,
Or they
no,
have to
no,
work in the
no,
they have
no,
or they have to work in the church to earn it.
no, 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 no. It's called
My
Oh,
brother,
it's
my,
yep.
called
bro- my
Do it.
Obamacare,
brother was
guys. Come on,
no,
give me a
my
break with
brother
that.
was a deacon. My brother was a deacon in the Catholic Church. That's what he did. That's what he did.
Well,
You
you're not
paid the
really supposed to charge poor people if you're a deacon in a church. I mean, but maybe
no,
it's
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
no, 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 no. That's your opinion. The church does it. There is a fee for that. Okay. Now, does other people in the family pay the fee on behalf of the poor person? Very
Oh,
much so. Absolutely. But the church also runs programs to feed the hungry. My brother ran a program where he would go around on Mother's Day and get the children of women who were incarcerated, take them on a bus to the prison so they could spend Mother's Day with their moms in prison. He
That's
didn't
Or the
extracurricular. That's
good-hearted
not.
person goes around to the rich people and they
let me
collect
finish.
things to
He
give
didn't
people.
charge those children. But when Martin did a funeral and when the church sponsored religious acts, you pay for that. You have a misconception of of how the religious functionality works. In this situation, because these people have money and they're institutional, the church would indeed charge them. However, out on the street, if we're walking by, Sonny would have absolutely no problem of buying somebody some soup or working a soup kitchen and feeding the hungry for free. That's the difference. What you did is you took wealthy political people who expected her to work free for free. That's your mistake, and that's where your misinterpretation comes
no,
into play.
I don't think I'm making a mistake. That's your opinion.
Well,
It shouldn't.
okay.
It's not a mistake. It's your
I
opinion. That's all.
All
well,
right, if I would have known that, I probably would have picked a different character
It's
to
not
play.
that big of a deal. I'm just saying that
that's
the paladins in my campaign should be self-sacrificing, always trying to help somebody
Stupid.
out.
Okay, stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
I don't know. I wouldn't. I
All
wouldn't.
right. Well, she'll roll up a
Yeah.
new character. Well, that's how we'll solve it.
Yeah, I guess that's what we'll have to do.
Yeah. We'll just roll
If
up.
you'll
A new
if you'll help me, Trez, this week,
Yeah.
and maybe Carol can help me set up a meeting.
I think Carol would. Yeah. I mean, in terms of character class, absolutely. But in terms of feats and things like that, I think Carol would be the best to help you. DM, we need to know how much gold a level 8 whatever is going to be.
Oh, it's in the starting character. If you go to the forums, then go to starting character. There's a link for the gold in the starting
I
character.
I did that when I was
It's
starting
it's under
starting the
32
character.
points
32 points.
max level gold. It's on the second link.
Oh, okay.
Let me put it in.
All right. So
Send it
8th
to
level
me.
gives you 20,000 gold, 27,000 gold, Sonny. So that's the gold you're going to start with.
Yeah.
Oh wait. All right. Can you send me a link to that?
Hold on. I'll put it in the chat.
It's in. I already put it in there. All right, there goes. All right.
Okay.
So yeah.
So, Sonny, the question you've kind of seen what a mage is. You've kind of seen what a rogue does. You've kind of seen what a warrior does. There's druids.